with that, let's go ahead and get the multi-stream running, and I think we'll be in good shape. Bear with me just one moment, but I think this should be just a jiffy, and we'll be able to jump into Rune Dice. And also, I should mention, by the way, this is a Dare Drop campaign game, which is pretty slick. That, of course, means we will have opportunities to get free Steam key giveaways, free keys we can give away to adoring audience members in the coming days or a week or so, as we're able to accomplish in-game challenges. We haven't actually done a Dare Drop campaign for a while. There's been a number of Dare Drop games I've been kind of interested in, but nothing that I've like hard committed to. So lots of stuff that I've kind of had on my radar. Yeah, nothing that I've jumped into. But yeah, this and Scale the Depths of the two Dare Drop campaigns that are kind of on my radar right now. In fact, I can show you what I see, dear viewer, if you wish to join me. To join me in the wild world of the just kidding, you can't see my screen right now, but you're about to when I do this. There we go. Oh, it didn't work. What the heck? That's weird. It shut up for a second. Now is it working now? Okay, now it's working. There we go. So anyway, as far as the stuff we're working on for this game's Dare Drop campaign, well, here's the other downside too. I am kind of late to this one, so I wonder, are they out of all rewards? Oh no, they're out of everything. Oh no, it's shocking because I'm not that late to the campaign. It's got over a week left, so the campaign's only been going on for like a week or so. But damn, I guess I'm a little bit late to the party. Well, a little bit late to the party is better than nothing. I mean, all right, so I lied then. There'll be no giveaways for this game unless the Dare Drop admins get a refill, but I suspect if they would have, we would have seen it by now. So that's unfortunate. So it's going to be hard to guarantee any giveaways since everything is very clearly out of stock, but we'll see. I mean, these are in stock, but those are just wallpapers. Bah, boring. I sleep. So we'll keep an eye out. Maybe there could be, we'll see if there's any refills. I'll say this much though, I shouldn't guarantee anything. I rarely do, just because this kind of situation can happen, of course. But usually if things suddenly go out of stock, usually it's because it snuck up on me versus having it be very front and center right there in my face, staring me in the face, staring me in the penis. Also, Gamertech for the raid. Thank you, man. Thank you, Gamertech, for that raid. Really appreciate you, man. He says, will we see? Will we, Alex? We will see nothing. Yeah, so like I said, no giveaways most likely, but there's always the chance I could get a refill. The Dare Drop admins have been known to come through in the past. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna promise anything. Gamertech, by the way, I appreciate you popping in. Thank you for that raid. Normally, I would shout you out, but you probably heard me say the other day when I was streaming that I had another series of computer problems, and out of frustration, I just decided to freshly reinstall Windows, just completely reformat the C drive, just nuke the whole fucking kit and caboodle, and start fresh. It has not fully resolved things, unfortunately, but we're at least able to get the stream going and, have at least some fun tonight for sure. But it'll be something I'll be continuing to work on for the next couple days. I think I saw you had asked me what was the blue screen message I've been getting with these blue screen loops. It is, I think page fault and non-page data, I believe, was the exact text that I've been getting. Yeah, page fault and non-page data. That is the classic. And it most likely means either a driver issue or potentially a RAM issue. I'm concerned that me nuking Windows and reinstalling everything has perhaps informed me that it is probably not a driver problem. It was a driver problem that should have presumably fixed it. Yeah. Just don't have blue screen. Just don't have problems, man. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So anyway, that's been what I've been working on. Normally, Gamertech, I'd give you a shout out, but I cannot because I don't have my bot set up yet. I just haven't had the time to get it set up yet. So I'd love to hear what you were up to tonight. And also, as always, if you have any clips you want to share, super generous of you to raid, man. If there's anything yours you want to share, I'd love to see them. No pressure, of course. But yeah, if there is anything you want to share with us, I'm always super down skis to see what the homies are up to, man. So the ball's in your court. If there's anything you always want to share with us, any clips, that kind of deal, I'm super down. Doing some demos tonight, man. That's right, because NECFest starts in like a couple days, right? Like on Wednesday or Thursday or something. It's exciting. That's exciting stuff, friends. On the okay, with the 15th, so we got a little bit more than got about a week and some change, but still, that is exciting. I don't know, I thought it was the 10th for some reason. Good stuff though, man. Good stuff. Thank you again for that raid, Gamertech. And like I said, any clips you want to share, same with Kara. Kara, if anyone from your stream or your community have any clips you want to share, I'm super down. Otherwise, we're jumping into Rune Dice. How's that sound? Actually, let me grab one more thing, and then we'll be all set. All right, friends, we're doing this thing. Let's jump into Rune Dice. How's that sound? Gonna jump into Rune Dice for the first time. Once again, we got this one through Dare Drop, even though I don't think there are going to be any Dare Drop giveaways we'll be able to get for this one tonight. Unfortunately, we at least got a review key for the game through Dare Drop as a way to play it. So shoutouts to the admins to Dare Drop for getting a campaign for this game going, so streamers like me can try it out. We're gonna try the tutorial. Don't quite know what I'm doing. I'll click that one. There we go. So we're doing a normal battle. This is like a dice deck builder, a dice builder. It's a deck builder that uses dice instead of cards, and I think there's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be like the traditional dice rolling that we all know and love. We played Die in the Dungeon a week or two ago, and that game was really fun and had a very, maybe I would say, non-standard deck building, dice building mechanic, and this one also is kind of non-standard. So throw dice at matching values to merge them. So instead of just like grabbing the dice and rolling them all together, you're trying to like bump the dice together. Merge dice jump towards the nearest die with the same value. So what exactly does that mean? So I've got a 1 right now. There's 1s and there's 2s. So I guess we want to chain the 1s together, right? So if I do this, bam. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was going to like power that one forward. We can have like a chain of 1s. But instead it bounces from one dice to the next. So yeah, so if I don't know, can I like have this one bank on this one and bounce to the side? Or maybe something like this, maybe. Or let's go for this one. Yeah, if it hits that 1, it might bounce into a 2 and then become a 3. Bonk. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And then we're dealing damage to the gobos and to the monsters up top as you're going through. So that's that like dice, not rolling, but dice like, I don't know. I mean, you're rolling the dice. I guess you're flicking the dice. Like there's like a little ping, like a little finger flick that we're doing. We got Grim in the house. What's up, Grim? So yes, I guess you're flicking the dice to the other ones instead of the traditional rolling the dice to get big numbers. We don't necessarily want big numbers. We want matching numbers. But of course, the big number that you're matching, of course, will match the damage you're dealing to the baddies, to the gobos up top. So regular dice deal damage. Special dice like stun and poison and giving coins can have unique effects, such as stunning and poisoning and giving you coins. Look at that. Build refresh resets all dice, so plan ahead. Build refresh, you say. I'm trying to see, like, what is field... Oh, here we go. 2 turns until field refresh. I see. And it looks like some of these special dice themselves have numbers on them, making it pretty clear. So if I wanted to get the coins, which is so well and good. Yeah, coin die. Okay. Target hero. Right. That makes sense. That's a attack die. What's this one? Is that sneak attack? Backstab. Big damage. It's physical damage. That's poison. Yep. All right. Well, let's... Bam. Bam. Good. I'm a corner 3, which is a little bit awkward. But I'd poison one of them. And they're getting closer to me, so I guess the idea is when they reach you, they'll start damaging you. Can I get that to bounce? Like that? And look how it, like, flew the other direction. I wonder if that's something we can kind of plan for. Get the refresh, which is actually a good thing. Well, it's a good thing in this case, because we were kind of running out of, like, low-hanging fruits to go for. There we go. Fucked him up real good. Got him as well. Look at there. It's a little bit hard to plan for, like, how the dice are going to land. That initial collision is one thing, but sometimes it, like, pops in a very unexpected vector. So trying to plan for that is tricky. Like Grim says, they bounce towards similar, like, numbers. So like a 2... So if you knock a 1 into another one, it becomes a 2, and there's another 2 nearby. It will generally try to bounce towards the other 2. Like they did say that the numbers will gravitate towards each other, but even still, sometimes it's hard to. I guess the idea is if there's like multiple 2s around, it'll go just towards the nearest one. But it makes me wonder too if like the angle or the part of the dice it hits still can have some bearing. He says you can use physics to try to like try to get what you need. So bouncing a dice off of another Or I guess you could like maybe bank off the wall, that kind of thing. So you can merge things kind of indirectly. Runes can be used. Oh, wait, there's a special thing. Okay. Yeah, the twos bounce source of twos. Yeah, you're exactly right, Graham. And that is what they told us in the tutorial. They did say that like they'll like gravitate towards them like fairly naturally. But it seems like there might just be a little bit of variance as well to kind of keep it just unpredictable enough. Move a rune to the field to activate its effect. So this will happen before your turn. So right now I can smack this around, or I can say gravity rune. Pulls it nearby dice together without starting your turn. So the idea is that we would like to get well, actually there's no ones we can launch towards. Like, am I just not seeing? Yeah, there's no ones right now. Okay, how do I do it? Oh, you click it. There we go. And you just drop anywhere. So if I slurp a bunch of twos together and or threes, that itself can make some cool stuff. There we go. So big damage there. Oh, and that's actually before the even turn goes off. I guess I could have knocked that into another two. But I think that's the idea. I think that any sort of merging, even if it happens before your turn, still cues it up as damage you're dealing. If it doesn't work out, you can always blame the developers or bad RNG. There you go. So that's the tutorial. We've learned the basics. New goddamn game. Let's do that shit, man. So there we are. There's our edgy protagonist chilling in the corner. Oh, it actually looks like there's a couple dudes. Merlin the Purple or John Wickblade. I see what they're doing. So we got Rogue, and we got Mage, and that's it. There's other classes to unlock eventually, but these are the two we have to work with. Blind strike die. Yes, I would like to make the bad guys die. That's the whole point. And then this is a dodge die. Grants dodge on hero. Ignores physical attack. That's kind of cool. What's this guy got? He's got arcane die. Can deal more damage. Or can heal. It's kind of cool. And then what's this one? Freeze die. All right. We'll do one run attempt as Rogue Fella. As this guy. Question mark. So level 2, we get 1 HP and get a little bit more starting dice. F. Okay, that just shows that one. Cool. Anything else to speak of here? I mean, there's no other things to interact with. Yeah, there's obviously other classes to unlock. Can't talk to the bartender. I mean, he told us the tutorial. He taught us everything he knows. Everything there is to know, I suppose. We're in good shape. All right, friends, let's jump in for our first proper run now that we've gotten our sea legs with the tutorial. So, let's start. Nearby forest. Looks like that's our one chance right now. Our one opportunity right now. We'll have to unlock the other stuff later on. We can select a boss. We can only select by their silhouettes. Let's go with the default guy for now. Do I want to do hard mode? Let's not get too ballsy. Not too ballsy, and also not too penisly. So we have a branching path here. Can I like look around? Yes, I can look around a little bit. So I guess that's like an elite. That's a tough battle, right? The individual little ziggurats and houses, they're just there for show. Is that mini boss? That is mini boss. Then maxi boss, probably out here, right? Those are real far. There's maxi boss. There it is. There's boss battle. There's the shop where you can buy stuff and relics and runes. You can get just free rewards in the chests. Magic altar for enhancing and transforming. And also, it's risky. Okay, risky magic, they say. Okay. I'm actually impressed by like how far this map spans. There's also some stuff here. I'm not sure what these things entail. We'll find out. Otherwise, I would say let's just go into one of these things. This one. Right. So like Grim said, we do need to kind of be aware of what, like, when the dice transforms, where is it likely to land? So like this will probably land towards this 2, which will probably go towards that 3. Like, it just increments a little bit each time. Like over this, it'll probably land on that 2, which becomes a blind strike, which would be pretty sick. It probably wouldn't be able to land that or hit that 3 though. So There's a dodge die there, which is kind of neat, which would be cool to try to hit. I'm gonna push my luck over there. Boink. Alright, so I was hoping they would land that 3. Very good. So good damage. I guess we're always starting with the 1. Oh, that guy can zap you from afar. Nice thing is that these target random enemies, whereas these, I think, target the first enemy always. So, yeah, I think I actually am going to go for that dodge to avoid his bullshit. I'm lucky I can actually get the blind backstab as well. Oh, it almost did hit that 3. Almost. Almost. I dodge. That 4 is in kind of an unpleasant spot, unfortunately. I can get this 1 and probably get that 2, probably, and then maybe hit that 3. Gonna have a field refresh pretty soon here. Bumping into that 4 won't do me any favors. That's pretty good. Pretty good damage. That should be enough to get him pretty low. Yeah, of course, no dodges that time though. Yeah, unfortunately, I can probably get that 1. If that 1 jump over those 2s, let's try it. Nice. The 4's big damage, man. Big damage. That'll kill everything, I think. Very nice. Very nice. So I choose a reward. I only took a little bit of damage, so it's fine. A poison die or a healing die. We have poison off, like from the off the bat, off the start. Targets the last enemy specifically, which could be useful. It says magical indirect. All right, decreases a little bit by little. Let's go with the poison. That sounds fun. Do I hit enter? How do I say yes? This one. Oh, pick it. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll kind of stumble into a poison build. Who knows? Who knows? Do I want to go towards a big scary guy? Maybe I do. I'm curious. Yeah, there's a risky ultra right there. There's also free rewards there. Well, because I've started this path, I don't think I can actually, like, go down that way. I don't think there's, like, an option to go down. We're always going forward. So I can't get that one, which is fine. You know what? I'm feeling frisky. Let's go towards that mini-boss and see how disastrous this is going to be. Be cool if I could get, like, some deets as to what... Oh, here we go. They move one step forward. What do you do? He's waiting. I'm waiting. Physical damage. So we don't necessarily know what he's going to do. We know that sometimes range guys can get your ass from afar. I think I'm going to save that dodge. And I think I'm just going to go for this to get the poison. Oh. I guess I'm getting all the above then. I thought it was going to go towards that too, but you know what? That too is probably closer. On second thought. So he's not doing anything yet. He's going to shoot this time. Okay, so that is how you tell what's coming for you. Ooh, almost. Almost. If I can get another 4 to land there, that'd be huge. We dodge. He's throwing at us. Not too bad. Not too bad. That can probably hit the poison, but I think I'm going to play it safe by going over here. Huge damage. Huge damage. That motherfucker's out of here. Just notice on the side there, it does show the damage that you're accruing as the dice are connecting, as the merges are happening. So let's see. So you get to a heal for later on. The gravity rune seems pretty powerful, honestly. That might be really good for the boss battle. Or mini boss battle, rather. And that's what this is for. This is for accruing those little rune fellers. The rune dice, if you will. I know. It's almost like it's in the name or something. Let's continue on our warpath. Excuse me. To the mini boss. By the way, if some of you might have been listening in over the past like week or so, you might have heard me like coughing and sneezing a whole bunch. I think I'm like just about better. I feel like I have still a little bit of a cough every once in a while, but hoping that I'm out of the worst of it, because that was a very that cough took forever to go away. But if all goes according to plan, I should be done with that bullshit at a moment too soon as well. Both these guys are going for the shots, and unfortunately, this will only dodge one thingy. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea to go for it, but we'll only be able to do so much for me. Being able to poison the dudes in the back would be a very good idea. Forwards, that's not gonna be able. I was hoping that was gonna actually like land a little bit forward. Should we have to kill the first one? Not quite, not quite. I really want that poison. Of course, we do the gravity thing, but I feel like that's probably a bit overkill. I think I want to go for that one. Because I could do some big damage. Bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Not enough to kill both of them, but enough to do some good damage across the board, but they are chipping away at me, unfortunately. What I'd like to do is have this one go for that one in the middle, but I'm not sure it's gonna be happening. What I could do is like just smack into it, and just like, I think if I smacked into those twos, I think that'd do a little something something. I think I'll play it safe for now. Oh, I was hoping it would. I guess there's no other threes to land on is the thing. Yeah, what I want to do is combine those two. What it gives me pause is I see these two haven't like kind of merged on their own. So I'm thinking if I like smack into them, will just the force of the smackinization be enough to combine them? He will reach us in 2 turns, I think. That's what that means. Or no, he does 2 damage when he reaches us. He's got a ways to go. Can this get to here from there? And if so, could it make... Yeah, actually, that could... If the spacing works out well... Nice, nice. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see. Big damage. Able to kill one of them. Good. But not both. Yeah, not both. Got the refresh, which is fine. If I can get the extra coins, that wouldn't be a bad idea. There we go. Extra coins. Nice. I mean, also guarantees the kill. So, healing die might not be a shabby idea. Gives you shields. Ooh, backstab. Give me the backstab. Given that our guy's a rogue, I should lean into the roguish nature of this lad. It's a mini boss. So there are scary things to avoid, perhaps. So I need to avoid giving him shield. I want to avoid giving him shield, and I want to avoid giving him shield. So, yeah. Looks like he might already have some shield. Immune to control effects makes perfect sense. These guys will continue to whittle away at me. Have I put myself in the danger zone? We'll see. We'll see. Being able to poison those guys would be really nice as a way to deal with them. He's going to be getting close as time goes on for sure. Equal to the die, so that's going to be 4, which is not a small, not like an impossible amount. I really want the poison, and the dodge would not be a bad idea too. I think I'd just go for it. Yeah, unfortunate, but it gives him some shields. I mean, the damage we're doing along the way though is pretty not bad. And oh, actually did not get the dodge. That's what I really want, yeah. And the nice thing is that can't happen again, over there at least. We moved a shield, so we're still doing pretty good damage. We're gonna be fine. I'm pretty confident. So, I mean, if he gets to it, he's gonna hurt. But I think at the rate we're going, we're doing okay for the time being, at least. If I get that one, oh, it's just gonna go for that too. I'd rather just jump for one of these guys. Oh, no, it got to none of them. Well, that's disappointing. Still has 8 shield. Oh, is it because he's gaining 5 each time? Maybe. Oh, this is not going to be nearly as delicious then. I was really banking on that one reaching. We could try the gravity guy, but I think I might just wait a little bit. I give him some shields, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah. So the question is, what's he going to do when he reaches us? And I don't quite have an answer just yet. What's that? Treasure dice. Cool. It's kind of neat. We don't have any ones in the immediate future, in the immediate vicinity. So this might be a good opportunity to potentially try to like bump things into each other. I could, or just use this thing. I think what I might do is try to like bump these two into each other. So what I'd really like to do is somehow is like knock one of these out so I can like start some actual some just kind of combos organically. That's what I'd like to do. Or it'd be cool if there was maybe a thing we could eventually unlock that lets you do like, instead of just a flat like flick, if you could do like a little boop, like if you could institute a jump, that'd be kind of neat. What's up, Toggy? Good to see you, bud. What's happening? This is Rune Dice. This is Rune Dice. Really cool little dice builder, deck builder game. It's a pretty cool concept. Cool concept, and I'm digging it so far. Instead of like a traditional dice rolling kind of experience, you're flicking dice that have like a set number into other dice to merge them and combine them. And as you're combining them and merging them, you're dealing damage to the bad guys. So it's pretty neat, honestly. It's pretty neat. I'm hanging on to this guy because I want to use it for bosses. But I'm wondering if I should use it against this guy. Let's just go ahead and try this. Some combos going there. So decent damage. Got an extra reward. So what are some of these other runes? In fact, if nothing else, I need to be using some runes then pretty soon here. Reduces their attack. Gives me shield. Randomly repositions all dice on the field without changing their values. Just give me some shield. That sounds neat. I'll take that one. It's a decent damage. And he's going to reach me, and I think at the end of this turn, he's going to attack for presumably 5 damage. I'm assuming that's what that number means. In fact, that's a good time to get the dodge. Oh, except I can't quite reach it. If I bank off that one, I wonder if that'll work. If I like kind of nudge that away, will that redirect me enough? Oh, not quite. Unfortunately, I can't win right over it. Still good damage and still got some nice rewards. So we're going to take some damage, unfortunately, but there'll be opportunities for healing later on. Bomb die. That sounds cool. Targets everybody. The healing die. I don't know, man. The blind strike is really good too, though. The blind strike is really good for our kind of build. I'll go for the bomb die. That sounds fun. Ow. Now, does he sit here this whole time? He does. So now I still have benefit for going for the dodges. Good damage. Good damage. It's not going to kill, I don't think, but good damage, though. Time for some foozy. Sounds good, Gamertech. Sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, sorry that the internet's being weird for you, though, Toggy. No, the game's good. It's a very good game. It's called Rune Dice. It's a cool little deck builder, dice builder kind of game. Not a traditional deck builder, and there's no cards, obviously. And even with, like, dice-based deck builders, usually you're rolling the dice. But in this case, the dice have preset numbers, and we're trying to merge the dice in fun ways. So it's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. So what do I want to upgrade? The bomb would be cool. That would be cool. The dice, I think, or the dodge, I think would be helpful. Let's upgrade the dodge. Oh, I was wrong. It is able to kill. Okay, I wasn't sure that we'd be able to get his ass. Now we just got to clean up the rest. I would say that's the chances are good that'd be able to reach. Bomb, nice. Can't get any further than that, so it's probably not going to kill. Actually, it will. It will kill. There you go. There you go. A relic. That sounds cool. Pick the relic. And we got a second reward. A new relic. Infectious bomb. When an enemy with poison stack dies, all enemies take damage equal to the number of poison stacks they had. We only have the one poison stack fell, so I'm not sure if that's going to be that worthwhile. Even one of those things. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So that did fuck us up pretty bad. We did get slapped around pretty bad there, but we got some cool stuff. And we, of course, learned a little bit more about how to play the game proper. So this is not a mini-boss area, but they're giving us some spicy boys for sure. Yeah, it's like a billiards game. It's like a billiards dice roguelike deck builder game. It's a little bit of an odd combination of a lot of those things, but it's pretty cool though. I'm liking it so far. It's really slick. Berserk gains attack bonus when he's low health. He has to reach us first. He has to reach us first. We could probably get to that one pretty reliably. That would give some really good opportunities there. Let's go for it. Good damage. Good damage. Not gonna be enough to kill him, I don't think. Good damage, though. Like it. He moves up a little bit, and he, of course, does more damage now, but that's fine. Another situation where I can't reach any of the ones myself. We could do the gravity rune. And, of course, I'm getting kind of full on my rune deck here. I think I will go and use this, actually. So, do a big suck there, do some combos there. Good damage. I just gonna have to kill the first two at least. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all what we're doing here. And that's even before we actually roll this thing ourselves. So I would say, fuck it, just do more. Why the hell not? So that actually might just kill everything, because look at the fucking numbers we're throwing out here, man. Kill the shit out of him. Kill the shit out of him. Kill the shit out of that guy, too. There you go. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. What's up, Mr. Aaron? Good to see you, buddy. Just give me that red bomber. And of course, Aaron, I love the Discord post you shared from yesterday. I didn't see it until earlier today, but the message about how you guys went to the Sonic Cafe on Sunday, and I didn't realize there was a hamburger. It looked like some kind of burger with a blue bun. I might have to get that next time. Sounds like we're scheming to possibly go this Sunday. I'll have to talk to Gracie about it, see what her schedules looks like for Sunday, but she should be good. Yeah, it's always a brisket sandwich. That's amazing. That's amazing. I might have to try that next time. How to compare to the spicy chicken sandwich, because that spicy sandwich was so good, man. Yeah, I'd be tempted just to re-up for that one. And I know we're talking about possibly like going to get to Dave & Buster's to watch the UFC fight. No, and personally, I couldn't care less about the UFC fight. The fucking White House lawn bullshit's like that. I could not care less about. But just hanging out with the homies, of course, is what's up. Yeah. They're just super different. Yeah, but good in different ways. That makes sense. That makes sense. Do I want a thing that can heal once, or do I want an immediate heal, or do I want another gravity rune? Just give me an immediate heal. Because I did lose quite a bit of health previously. Does he love the onion rings? Ooh, I have to mention that to Gracie, because she's been on an ongoing onion ring quest. She's trying to find like the perfect onion ring, because there's a number of places around us that have pretty good onion rings, but she's like, I think I could find like the good shit. I know there's like the perfect ring out there. To know that they do a good one with the satisfying crunch, that is encouraging to me. Also, I've never seen, well, of course I've never seen this, but I wasn't expecting a mimic. Please each turn, so if I can get him before he like edges to the gets the edge of the battle, the edge of the field, that is, we'll be in good shape. So we'll try my best. Excuse me. Don't have to worry about the dodges, obviously. The dodges could not be any less of an issue. It'd be cool if I can go for that blind strike, because that's a really good amount of damage. Got it. Nice. That's pretty good damage. It won't be enough to kill this round, but we'll do a nice number on him. So that's double damage. There you go. There you go. So you like edges one step further each time. That's another blind strike. So let's go with that one, and that'll... It won't be able to spec into that 5, obviously, because there's no other 4s nearby. Like that 4 kind of landed further than I wanted. I really wanted to up that one further. The poison... Actually, I think we're gonna... No matter what we do, I think we're pretty much good from here on out. It'd be cool if it went to that... If it went to the bomb after this. Oh, it's gonna go the other way. There we go. We still got it. We still got it. Oh, big damage. Oh, almost had to land on that one, too. We got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, usually like onion rings with the batter on them, but it's really good breaded onion ring. Sounds like I gotta try that when we hang out on Sunday, man. Sounds like we got some fun stuff to look forward to. It's always a nice time to get hang with the homies. I'll have to see. I know Chuck was originally saying we'd be like going there kind of later, and I usually do games with the boys on Sunday, but I'll see if we can maybe reschedule. See what this Sunday could possibly entail. Because I do want to make sure we get to see the homies. Free shield for every enemy killed would be very good. I think that's very, very good. I'll take that one. I'm guessing that doesn't... There's not like a maximum... Oh, I'm sorry. There's not like a limit to the number of relics you can wear. So I'm going to guess what that means. We're probably okay. So what did we do earlier? We did this one, which was a mini-boss battle. This is a tough battle. So we actually kind of jumped ahead a little bit. We did like 2 ticks of difficulty versus just 1. So, I mean, yeah, we could go for another mini-boss battle, but I don't know. That was actually pretty rough. maybe I will play it safer rather, and go for the tough battle. Because if I go for the top path, that's going to lead us to a mini boss battle, which is a little bit spicy. Moves closer to us, okay. Moves closer, and then this one is a, it will strengthen the dude. Gotcha, it strengthens the dudes, man. By the way, Dudson, thank you for that raid, man. Thank you very much, my dude. Very generous of you. We're playing Rune Dice. You probably know this is a Dare Drop campaign game. And I'm a dingus, dude. In my mind, I was like, oh, we've got like 2 weeks or like a week and a half until the Dare Drop campaign ends. I've got time. It's fine. And we do have time. But when I loaded up the page to see, okay, what kind of rewards are remaining? Oh, turns out they're sold out of everything. So there's no more giveaway keys to unlock. So I'm just playing it just for funsies, obviously. No giveaways. Nothing like that I can offer. But the game is very solid. The game is very solid, so I'm really impressed by it. We've kind of had this really interesting renaissance of weird, like indie game deck builders that are not just traditional like deck of cards deck builders, but like weird shit deck builders. In this particular case, your deck is the dice you throw into the fray. Instead of just rolling the dice, you like merge them together, which is super weird. He says, yeah, this game class. So you've already played it, so you already know this game is really good because I'm really digging it so far. Don't do as much there. Oh, I gotcha. I mean, well, it's not lost to me. I do see the number of raiders you popped in here with. So, I mean, your numbers might be more bountiful than you think they are. Since I bought that shit on release day, it's a really cool little game. It's my first time playing it, so I'm still kind of in baby mode, but I'm really digging this a lot so far. He's not doing anything right from the get-go, but he's gonna attack right now, so that dodge is looking pretty good for me, honestly. It's a carryover. Still counts, man. Still counts. I do appreciate that. Dudson, normally I would give you a shout out, but I don't have my bot up and running right now. I actually had to reinstall Windows Saturday night into Sunday, and then did a bunch of it yesterday as well. So the stream is even more so than usual, slightly held together by a moderate amount of duct tape and piss. So unfortunately, my usual shout out methods are not as good. Oh wait, hold on. Let's try that. Yeah. SOC Dudson. Let's try it out. Unknown command. Announce? No. Shout out. Let's try that. C Dudson. Bam. Okay. Well, I don't know if that. Well, the nice thing about the shout out that we had implemented previously is that it tells me what game you were playing. So the shout out works, but I don't know what you were doing. So if you want to share with us what kind of stuff you were playing tonight, I'd love to hear it. And as always, Dudson, if you have any clips you want to share, you know I'm super down. Always love to see what the homies are into. Kind of cool shit you're up to. Always a pleasure, and I really appreciate that raid, man. Very kind of you, dude. Especially because, again, I never get to raid you because you're a much more responsible individual than I am. And ending your stream at more reasonable hours, not going until the wee hours of the AM like a dingus. Such as me, I'm the dingus. But no, I really appreciate that raid, man. That's super generous of you. And hopefully over the next couple days, I'll be able to spend more time in getting all the rest of the stream stuff built back up. The reason I reinstalled Windows was to try to resolve a computer problem that unfortunately it did not resolve. My original the thing I suspected was the source of the problem was I thought it was maybe a GPU driver problem, and by reinstalling Windows I hope to just kind of nuke everything and start fresh. But the problem has indeed persisted. Now, granted, it persisted after I installed the latest drivers, but that really shouldn't be an issue. I guess if nothing else, I could try rolling back to a previous one, but I'm to the point now where I'm wondering if it's maybe a hardware problem. Perhaps a RAM problem. Perhaps a RAM issue. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, some stuff I need to dig into. Yeah. Well, and Gamertech raises a good point, too. I also there's like, I could run like, SFC scan or something scan. There's like run like a mem check. There's a couple things utilities I could run. It's funny because when I tried to run them previously, it was when my computer was in that kind of faulty blue screen state. But if I do it while things are healthy, while things are like in an okay state, hopefully that will reveal things. That'd be helpful. I think I'll take the weakness run. Got a little free reward there. Now we got the shield, which is good. So yeah, I got stuff to look into and some homework to do, but this game is very fun. I'm really happy I get to stream it because this is a really fun time. I'm nervous about how he's getting a little bit closer. Not quite as well. Of course, I don't have any dodges, unfortunately. That one just empowers him, so I definitely want to avoid getting that one. I think this just moves, yeah, these guys forward a bit, which is not the end of the world. Especially if I'm confident that I can. I mean, I can't reach that one obviously, but if I'm confident I can murder the shit out of that guy, then that'd be pretty neato. I might just go for this one. Thing is, can it go from this 3 to that 4? The answer is maybe. Or maybe I play it safe and kind of be around this area, because that's a guaranteed 5-er. Like, that's huge. You know what? I've talked myself into it. I'm doing it. Huge, man. Oh, look at that. We got the double. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. That's right, gamer tech. I always love when that happens, when 2 streamer homies know each other. I love that shit, man. That makes me so happy. Got the kill? Not quite, not quite. That damage got sent to him instead, which is fine, We're still doing fine, by the way, because we're doing good on shield. So we're in good shape. So this should be enough to finish his ass off. And maybe even the rest of them. Yeah, no 4s around there. Got his ass. Good shit, man. Good shit. It's called OCT RAM test. No, I don't know if I know that one, actually. But yeah, the one I was thinking of is one that's from boot. Yeah, there's at least 1 or 2 you can run from just command prompt, from command line. So yeah, no, that's a good point. Gamer tech. I might as well try those 2. Might as well. I'm gonna get a refresh soon. I would say it turns that into a 3, and that can actually reach that 4 presumably. It's probably my best bet. Boink, 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 boink. 6. Hey, I've never seen a 7 before. 6, 7. Oh, sorry. That should be enough to kill. There we go. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Yeah, and then just dump windows 5 ever. There you go. A new blind strike or a backstab. The blind strike attacks a random dude, but for big numbers. Backstab only attacks the last dude, and for pretty good numbers. But that's a bigger one. I want the one that's big. The big one. Let's see what Dudson's got for us. He does have a Clippy, by the way. Ooh, oh, if you guys can reach the 9, yeah, because I'd never seen a 7 before, so the 7 was my first one. My first 7 tonight, but there's more that came from me, thanks. That's exciting. Do a Dudson Scout first, man. Thank you again, Dudson, for that raid, dude. Super nice of you. Mute the game. Oh, except, you know what? Oh, let me try this. Yeah, because normally... So once again, because I've had to reinstall Windows, my audio setup isn't quite ideal. Normally, I have a specific place that browser audio goes to, but I don't have that set up right now. So actually, I'm gonna unmute desktop audio, and using the powers of the volume mixer, I'm just gonna mute just the game. Boop. So then I do this. There we go. Oh, no, it was muted in here. Maybe that's why it was not working.
Don't stop hitting these.
Okay, yeah.
You fool.
That's in. I didn't know what it was, so I poked it with a stick.
You literally done it before.
No, I have not. No, that's my first time. No, I haven't.
Now you're gonna be going.
That's my first bees.
We
No,
went
by the bees, and
you guys smoked the bees.
yeah, we went by the bees last time, and I said, whatever you do, don't touch this, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. See, I didn't. This is my first bees because nobody told me not to.
So you didn't listen to him the second time.
I didn't hear that the second time. I only heard it that first time.
So
Got the
second
shoddy.
time you come across the same thing. Your instinct is to hit it. Makes sense.
With the stick.
Listen, a lot of things in this game you discover by either reading them or like hitting them with stuff.
Or eating them.
Read it, so I hit it.
Yeah.
And I learned.
Don't.
Yeah, and he learned exactly, because we saw in the beginning.
Don't stop hitting
Right.
bees. You fool.
That's in.
But he had to find out. He's like Cartman in South Park. He has to hit it with a stick. He had to find out. He had to find it. It's only fair. Well, there you go. Unmute this guy. Boink. That is fun. Abiotic Factor is a good game. That is a fun game. And I haven't played it in like a year and some change, I think. It's been a hot minute since I played it. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Always a good time. Thank you again for sharing, but I'm always happy to see the clippies. Clippies from the homies, man. Super nice of you, dude. There's a new DLC. Oh shit. Is it out yet, or was it just announced? Because I've been so out of the loop. I know they do like pretty big updates on a fairly regular basis, but it would not shock me if there was like some big announcements that I've missed. Oh, you finish up Skull. That's awesome, man. Dude, Skull, that game fucking rocks, man. I need to come back around to finish that one. That game rips. Holy shit. Cool ass game. Whole new area. That's exciting, man. Oh man. That game is so dangerous. It's so easy to just pour hours and hours in that game, and then like, you know, forget to like, you know, you get up, you're like, oh man, I've been on my computer for like 7 hours. What the hell? Like, it's just so easy to just keep going. It's a just one more thing kinds of games, and man, oh man, that's such a fun one. Especially playing with a good group, playing with the homies. Incredible, just incredible stuff. Yeah, but like a beach vacation location. Sounds awesome, man. What a cool game. I should seek an opportunity to play that again with the homies, because that's a good one. Thank you again, Dutson, for that raid. And I'm looking forward to hearing what other kinds of games you get into. If you beat Scalds tonight, then like, oh man. Sky's the limit right there, man. But thanks again for that raid, dude. I know it's getting kind of late here. We're going to continue our run and see if we can pursue go any further. Now, I'm learning now the downside of going that kind of top path is once you begin going up, you can't ever seem to go like back down. So it's not like I can zigzag back down to get to any of these lower areas. Because right now I'm kind of in a state where I'm thinking, you know, I'd kind of like the chest for free rewards. I'd kind of like some of these other things. Because I took this upper path, it's kind of locked me into an upper path where I can only go either the current path or one tick up. So maybe I should have started on the lower path, because that would have given me more flexibility overall. So lessons were learned, of course. It's only our first run, so I like to think that there's still potential for this small little hobbit friend to learn. You playing Turmoil? Interesting. I don't think I know what Turmoil is. Oh, the oil mining one. Okay, right. I've seen it, but I've not. Of course, I haven't played it, and I haven't like, I've seen the trailer, but I haven't like, you know, sat down and like watched somebody stream it. Well, it sounds like I might need to to pop in for part of the night if I'm able. I can get to my computer a little bit earlier. But thank you again for that raid, though, Dutson. It's always so generous of you, man. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you a whole bunch, man. These guys are waiting. I'm waiting. So I'm gonna hold off on getting that dodge, since it would do me no good right now anyway. Let's say, yeah. I mean, this could get me big numbers. Could get me blind strike as well. Almost a guarantee, so I say let's go for it. Oh, it's gonna go for that one! Right. I didn't even see that one at first. Big bada boom? You're not wrong. That is big bada boom. Now I want the fella. And I'm not getting it! I'm not getting the fella. I'm sad about it. It's gonna be good damage against him specifically. Bing. I still have the armor, the shield, which is really being a lifesaver right now. I want the big bada boom, though. I mean, we do have a couple. Actually, none of those will help. Yeah, that's not going to help, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really reach that one. I could bump that 2 and do that dodge, most likely. I think I'm just better off just going for this one. At least I can get that. Oh, so close. I could probably, like, bump them into each other. Just because now I'm curious to see what it looks like. I could probably knock that 2 into that other 2. At least get the dodge going. Not that I really need it, because I got armor. But I could turn that into a 3, which is the bomb. But then there's no 4s to proc off of. Let's just go for it. Yeah, as well. Might as well. It's gonna refresh anyway. Almost! Oh, what a tease. What a tease, dude. In that case, we're going out. Let's try to get some extra monies. Oh, I wanted to get both of them. That's fine, that's fine. It's okay, it's okay. Got the extra monies. Healing dice or just a proper heal? Give me a proper heal. I'm going all aggro with my build. No heals, no defenses. But now well, I say with the deck. With the deck, no defenses. We do, of course, have defense with the battle scavenger, which is nice. That's one that gives us shields when we kill something. That's pretty good. And also we start with shields anyway. So I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just kind of leaning on that to be our defense. Dude's on the Raptors once again. And to all enemies, reducing their stack. Reducing their attack by 1 per stack. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking, like, eventually I might want to... I'll probably save that for, like, boss battles, or at least... or elevated battles, at least. It's a nice little upgrade action. I missed the bottom. I missed the bada boom. Oh, I never got to use it. What is he doing? He's attacking with 3 this round. I'd say that dash actually would not be the worst idea in the world. Oh, we're going for that one. Okay, I guess. No dash for Alex. There's a 5 over there. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get that too. We could still get it. But instead, we'll just use a little bit of our armor, which is fine. A little bit of our shield. What I'm grateful is that the shield, what remains of the shield, persists in between rounds. You know, in games like Slay the Spire, any block that you don't use at the end of your turn generally goes away unless you have, you know, one of certain perks that let you persist those blocks. Persist what's left. I could still just go for that one there. That would allow me to dodge his bullshit, which is less of an issue, but it's there. I don't really worry so much about moving him forward because he's on the way out anyway. Definitely want to avoid empowering the mage for obvious reasons. An upgrade would be nice. I don't know if that's only for this one level, or for this one combat, or for future shenanigans too. That's like something I'd like to work towards. And if I hit that one, it's actually, you know, the chances are pretty good. I'll go for it. Except there's no 4s. What I think? What was I think was gonna happen? Of course, no 4s, Alex. No 4s. That one goes away. Got his ass poisoned. Good. Good. It maybe, I don't know if that's gonna be enough to bank off the corner there. Yeah, it's gonna be cutting it kind of close. Go for this one. Boink, boink. 3. Way from downtown. Not quite. Not quite. You know, he's getting pretty close. If I bank this one, that'll be a 2 and a 3, and then that actually be big damage. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get the kill on that guy. I'm doing it. That's almost guaranteed murder right there. Moida. Get his ass. Backstab or dodge. You know, the dodge one's been... Well, you know what? The bomb is nice. Yeah, we'll do the dodge. We'll do the dodge. Even though I know... I'm pretty confident that we're good for this round, but I'm more thinking for future rounds. That is assuming it's an upgrade that persists in between combat rounds. Speaking of dodge, there it is right there. I'm not too worried about it right now. Unless he does other, like, it's physical damage, yeah. I was thinking, like, if he's casting a spell, if there's other effects it can have, but I think it is just straight up damage. Just straight dammy dams. I would like to get the monies because we're, I think, feeling pretty confident that we're on the way out here. Oh, we got it. Kind of by accident, but yes. Got the kill. Got the kill. There it is. Not bad, not bad at all. A new bomb die, or a healing die, or just a straight up heal. Or I could refresh, or I could skip. I want, like, a bunch more of that kind of thing. I think I'll just take the heal. What am I at right now? I'm at, I could just skip and say give me extra monies. I'll just take the raw heal, it's fine. Bring me up to full. On to the next one. There's the big bada boom. Bada bing. Oh boy, whole lot of these guys. Yeah, so, and that does confirm, by the way, that the dice do persist. The upgrades to the dice do persist, which is nice. That is nice. It's also a dice. Rune dice, specifically. Hit the 3, and then it might be able to reach the 4. Probably won't be able to combo off that because there's no 5s, but... Oh, with the opposite direction, I thought it would. Okay. Well, now there's a 5. Does that give money? It just gives money, so I don't think it does damage. Just gives money. Which is still good. It's still useful, just not as tasty. Probably go for that too, specifically. And then that 3, and that 4, and then and that 5. Yeah, actually, that could be pretty good. Huge, dude. Huge. Big boom. He's out. I'm gonna have to kill 2 of them. Yeah. Huge, man. Very huge. Big McLarge huge. Let's see if there's any other, like nice things to go for. I could just bump those 3s and becoming a 4, but that's... I don't know how that would happen there, unfortunately. This would be more bountiful. Guaranteed kill? We got it. We got it. New poison dice. You know what? I think I will take the poison. I will take the poison, because I was kind of eyeing the poison last time. Rewards. Another blind strike. I think I'll take the blind strike. We're getting to the point though where I'll start skipping things pretty soon here, because our deck's filling up quite a bit. We got big scary boss battle man coming in hot. Got the shop, we got the shop, or we got a relic for transformation things. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna go for one of these. So we got a decent bit of money. I'm not sure if money is only for the stuff in this round, or if the money is a meta progression aspect. I don't know if this game has meta progression. I'm not sure, but we'll find out soon enough. Probably. That just shows our deck overall. Pretty cool. I do know that there is the aspect of leveling up your guy. So maybe there's like an experience aspect that kind of will become more clear. Alright, so the good news is we don't need to dodge just yet, but there's a pretty good chance that one of these is going to reach us before we can fuck him up. So I'm going to hold on that dodge for the time being, because that might come in more handy. Yeah. And I'm guessing it dodges, like, it could dodge 3 times, basically. Yeah, there's only the one attack, yeah. So let's just see if we can out damage as much as we can. Trying to look for opportunities to, like, you know, like right here, like if I hit that 3, it knocks those 2 1s. Like that one would probably hit that one. It would start a cool chain reaction. This one probably wouldn't go anywhere. I'm trying to like see those opportunities where you can like kind of split things out in fun ways. If there was a really cool guarantee, or at least a greater likelihood of like shooting pool, like knocking a ball into other balls to cause a more desirable chain reaction, especially when there's multiple popping. Because yeah, when there's multiple things popping, it can blow up very quickly. The good kind of blowing up. But yeah, that's the best I can figure. Is like try to like get that hit that one over there. But that's the thing too. Would that be any better than just shooting directly? I'm not so sure that it would be. I could try to bump kind of into both of those. I might, yeah, maybe something like that. Just try to like nudge both and just see where that goes. Yeah, I was hoping that would hit that 3, but we still got something out of it, so it's okay. I just want to find those opportunities because I feel like they're probably potentially quite bountiful, potentially at least. So there's a 4 over there, which is nice. There's a big old bomb fell over there. He's just chilling. That hit the poison, which would poison him specifically. Oh wait, probably hit that 3. And then there's that 4 there, which is good. There's a 4 over there too. Now, if I bumped into that one, it would set those 2 off and kind of set that whole chain going. The same kind of question where it's like if I could bump into something else, cause like another kind of cool chain reaction, that'd be kind of neat. Actually, that one right there might be a good opportunity. If I bump into that 2, it'll probably still skid into that 1. Do it. Okay, it fell short. It was a cool idea. Oh, but I didn't want that dodge, man. God damn it. I still want to hang on to that. Well, we're probably going to get a refresh before at least this guy reaches me. And this guy's on the way out, at least. Like, if we're trying to be fancy, doing trick shots and shit. Oh, it went that way. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go up. Yeah, I should look closer. See where that one was facing. Not my best series of plays, admittedly. We're probably going to get some melee action pretty soon here, which is fine. We can handle it. We can handle it. Yeah, one after this one, so I'll just do this obvious one here. Oh, it didn't reach it? Oh, no. Well, that's disappointing. Damn. Damn. Unfortunate. Sometimes that's how the dice fall, man. Sometimes they fall in ways you don't want them to. Be able to drop him at least. Oh, not quite, right? Not quite dropping him. We're dropping him next round, though. Yeah, this has been a little bit messy. I've tried some trick shots that have not... I mean, not even trick shots, but I've tried some interesting combos that have not played well for me, unfortunately. Not my finest performance, but also not my worst. I'm looking for any cool opportunities, but I think... I go for this one, it's going to turn around... Actually, it might go for this, too. And if it does, that's fine. We got a 4 there to proc off. If we go for this one, probably go for that too, or that one. And there's things to proc off of there. Because we're gonna drop this guy first, and then he'll be moving up next round. That's when we'll use the dodge. We'll also get some shield back by dropping him. Let's go for it. Good damage. Good damage. Oh, now the downside is that dodge is kind of out there on its own, which is kind of unfortunate. Almost dropped him entirely. That's actually pretty sick. Oh, we did drop him entirely. There we go. Or maybe he ran away. But he's gone. He's gone no matter how he's gone, he is gone. Pixie might be able to get both of those. Collide with the one and cause those 3s to combine. That'd be pretty slick. It's either that or I play it safe with this one. Yeah, I have to accept that, yeah, we're not getting that dodge. It's way too far out there. So we would definitely clear that first 3 to the left. I kind of don't want it to fully clear, though, is the thing. I want to, like, bump into it along the way. I'm doing it. No, it didn't quite reach. That's fine. That's fine. It went by the 4, dude. That's okay. Is it enough to kill him? No. We, of course, took a bit of damage, but we still have the shield, so it's fine. It's fine, yeah. I could go for that one. Which would hopefully, get the poison and then combo off the 3 and the 4 that's there. Like, I should just use this 5, man. Might as well. Might as well use that shit. Kill the shit out of him. It might kill him, too. And get some money along the way. Exactly what it does. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another blind strike? Why not? Do it. I'll fucking do it, darling. On to the next normal battle. Yes, the ones that move up, which again, I'm not quite as concerned about. Not quite as concerned about that. A lot of blind strikes, which I think I'm okay with. Because it does mean big damage. That'll be potentially very good against boss battles, which is to say when you're down to like either 1 or a small number at least of scary things. That's going to be really useful. Yeah, the dodge actually is... It's still nice, but... The whole thing that we have with armor kind of means you don't really need both, really. So it's like a thing I'm not going out of my way for, necessarily. We'll probably inevitably combo off it. Actually, what I'd rather combo off of is that bomb 3 right there. That'd be really nice. It'd be cool if I could hit them both simultaneously, but it doesn't work that way. If I hit that 3... Just looking for any... I mean, there's a lot of 1s in a row here. I'm looking for any opportunity where I could, like, nudge things together. Like, I could smack those 2 into each other. Or I could do that. Yeah, if... Wait, yeah. If possible. But he can't move up. So yeah, so if I do that, if I smack both of those, that might hit that other two. Oh, but it's gonna well, actually, yeah, it would inevitably hit the empowering him, which I don't want. I don't want that. That's never mind. But otherwise, that would actually be really nice. The idea of comboing off of that one and then sending these twos into each other, that'd be kind of slick. What I could do is kind of hit this like here. That would careen this into one of these. That's pretty good, actually. I think I might try that. We got it. Yeah, it's really nice when you get... Oh, that's huge. It's so nice when you get multiple dice bouncing off each other. Might be enough to just straight up murder that first guy. And it is. Very nice. And then big damage against the other guys, too. Very good. Very, very good. That was a fortuitous first round. If I can guarantee that guy's dying, we can still try that strat, but that's not a guarantee at this point, unfortunately. There's no 4s around here. In fact, there's only the 1-3, so this is kind of a wasteland as far as huge combos are concerned, but there's that enormous 6 just waiting, lying in wait. If I go for this one, that becomes that 2, which will probably jump towards the dodge, which is not the end of the world. There's, we got that heading towards us, which is not a huge issue. I really want that bomb to be used instead. If I jump from up here, same thing probably. Actually, no, he'll go this way. Then that one. Yeah. I want to. I really want to use the bomb. I really want it. I really want it, man. If I just hit that one. Actually, it would probably go. Yeah, it would go towards that 3 most likely. Yeah. It's fine. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why the hell not? It's not a bad thing to dodge his thing. It's just not. It's not as efficient, but it's fine. It is now. There's more combo opportunities out here. There's still only the 1-3. I think I'm willing to work with that actually. That means that 4 is there. Good setup with that 5. Still no 3s or 4s though. To drop him though. That guy's poisoned. Good. 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 So if I do that one, the only bet is to hope that it'll land on that 3, which it could. Or I pop over there and risk the guy getting empowered, which I guess wouldn't be terrible, but I'd rather avoid. I could bump those 2s together, but if I could do both, that'd be kind of cool. Nah, that wouldn't work. Now, let's take the 1 by itself. It's fine. Oh, I was hoping it would reach, so that's fine. Still good enough. Still good enough. We got a refresh coming in hot pretty soon anyway. Almost wish there was a refresh right now. There's nothing to do right now. It's not that there's nothing to do. It's just that it's kind of risky. Oh, he took the scary one. I didn't want him to take the scary one. God damn it. Right when he said going to attack, too. He's empowered for a while. So he did big damage, unfortunately. Big damage. My own damn fault, man. I got bold in my hubris. Comfortable with the flirting with danger. Flirting with disaster. Okay, so that was the only one time he'll be able to do that, because now he's on cooldown. So it's not a huge issue, obviously. We still have plenty of shield. Excuse me, plenty of shield. Anyway, so I'm not too worried. I get the poison. What'll probably happen is it'll go towards the coins, which I'm actually pretty okay with. Got it. Means extra monies for future us. Poison. This next round might just do it, however it lands. Of course, I can't reach any one. Well, I can reach that one. That's good enough. Is that enough to kill? I think it is. Oh, yeah. And he's poisoned, too. He's out. He's out of there. Poison die or blind strike? I think I'll take the blind strike. We got the shop. My first time at a shop in this game. We got 70 big ones to blow it on. We do like backstabs. That is neat. Also, oh, pretty generous healing. Pretty generous heal dice. Don't have any room for any runes right now. Restore when you win combat. When you merge dodge of 3 or higher, gain more dodge. It's it out with the value of 1 every third merge. Huh, that's actually not bad. Blind strike, die, kills an enemy, it strikes another random enemy again. You know what? That's beautiful for our kind of build. I'll definitely buy that one. So you have a lot of blind strikes. We have a lot of blind strikes. So that's something we definitely want to encourage. Yeah, I'm tempted to go for more backstab. We just have the 1 backstab, which is nice. I mean, you just get a better dodge, which is pretty good. I'll buy that one too. Third merge is get an extra 1. The problem is that could get kind of messy. That could make things a little bit too a little bit too busy. We could refresh. There's things I can sell, by the way. That's kind of cool. So if there were things I didn't want to fuck with. Yeah, for instance, I was saying how it's like, well, I went ahead and bought the relic that benefits the dodge one, so I should keep that. I wonder if I should get rid of the poison. Or get rid of the backstab. Which targets the last enemy. Actually impressed that, yes, that selling things is easier in this game than how it usually goes in deck builders. Like, removing from something from your deck usually is maybe not punishing, but yeah, harder to do at least. I'll buy that one too while they hold on. Do I want to get the die factory? I don't know, man. I worry that would flood the board too much. I mean, there are times where there's not a lot of ones to work with. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily bad. That could block other things, unfortunately. I guess it could also create opportunities. You know what? Fuck it. I'll buy it. I've talked myself into it. Bought it as whole damn stock. I could sell one of these guys. There's the weakness one again. There's the gravity one. There's the shuffle boy. There's the protection one. I think the weakness one could be really good against a boss battle. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I feel like I should either sell the backstab or buy a second backstab, and I feel like buying a second one is not is unwise. So all blind and bomb and dodge and poison. Tempted even to sell the poison. And you know what? Maybe I should, because this will kind of help us lean into the lethal confusion. It's all blind dice and explosions. I don't know. I feel like the poison's not a bad thing necessarily. There was a way to upgrade. I could purchase an upgrade here. That'd be kind of sick. But it doesn't work that way. I want to sell the poison. Refresh. I still have plenty of money. 20% chance of your throwing dice will be healing dice. I think I'm good on that, honestly. Your direct attacks gain damage for each dodge stack you currently have. That could be good for the times when we have dodge, which is not that often. When dice heal for their merge value. That's actually pretty cool, actually. Up rolls are cheaper. I wonder, like, how crazy I should go with purchasing stuff. Like, how much money should I keep for, like, maybe the next act? Assuming there's, like, multiple acts. I don't know that there are, but I'm wondering how wild I should get with this. I think I'll take that one. Even though we don't really need it yet, at least. But I suspect that will probably change. Yeah, it was tempting to go for that one, but don't want to go for cheaper rerolls. Assuming that we'll have another act after this, I'll take that one. And I'm hoping that if there is meta progression in this game, that it is not coins. That like, because that's the kind of meta progression I don't like in roguelikes like this, where it's like more of it encourages you to not take things with the idea that if you barely win, you take more winnings into the meta progression screen. Versus like, oh, I had to spend more money to juice myself up to guarantee the win, but by doing so, it's meant that I have like less to spend on making my guys stronger for those permanent upgrades. On to the boss battle. Boss battle time, man. What's up, ALF, dude? Fucking Trump was there and ruined it. Dude, he ruins everything, but you didn't hear that from me. Good to see you, ALF. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, sorry they didn't pull it out tonight, but that's okay. I mean, they're still up 2-1, aren't they? Still pretty good. Oh, he's webbing shit down. This fucking boss guy. Spiderweb can't be merged, at least for the time being, which is a shame because that's a really good dice. That's a 4 one, I think. Yeah, he targeted my highest level dice in my deck. That fucking dude, he would. He fucking would. He got a hell of a boo, though. That makes me very happy. It's New York, too. I mean, what did he think was gonna happen? Fucking dumbass. Oh, man. I know. You can probably guess where my political affiliations lie. And I used to be more opaque about it. I used to be more like, I'll never tell, but now I'm like, fucking Republicans. Like, dude, I know not everyone who votes Republican is terrible. I know. Ah, when it's the fuckery that's been happening over the past, how long's it been? 2 years, year and a half now. The shitters that are like just rolling with it, and the fuckers in Congress who are like, yeah, we love this. We're not gonna do any checks and balances. It's like these fucking assholes. Ah. Also, I'm surrounded by it because I'm in Missouri, the fucking reddest of red, one of the many reddest of red states, so I can't fucking escape it, man. That's right, Meerkat. They know perhaps more than anybody. God damn. God actual damn. It's this Dice Gamma game, so it's a dice deck builder. It's a dice deck builder, but not in the usual sense of like rolling dice. You're flicking the dice. It's a dice flicker. The dice flicker instead of a dice roller. So it's pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. It's really good. And it's making me... It's a dice flicker and a dice merger. You're trying to like combine the dice in cool ways. And it's forcing me to use parts of my brain that don't get used very often. Not this part. These parts of my brain don't get a lot of juices sometimes. They'll strengthen the boss. Definitely don't want that. That also strengthens balls. Definitely don't want that too. Kind of going for this one, I'm thinking that one. I mean, I could like bump into that 2 and set those, set that 3 off. I could like start popping off with that. But I'm thinking that it would be worth my while to just go for that 1 and just kind of kick that off from there. I think that 2 is too far away to be in the danger zone, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. And there's no 4s. Well, there is a 4, but that guy's heckin' being mean about it. He's being not cool about it. The 2 and the 3, and it would be that 4. I wonder if he's gonna change over the webbing or if that's just webbed until he decides otherwise. Ow. Oh, he hits with the range attacks. Ah, okay. Can't be controlled. Alright, so now I think I do want this dodge. This dodge die if possible. That's right. No, you're right, Aleph. You're right, man. Are there free Steam key giveaways for this game? Well, there would be, but unfortunately, after I started the stream, I saw on the Dare Drop page they're actually out of giveaways. They're out of stock in the giveaway keys for this game. So unfortunately, I can't guarantee any. There's the possibility they might get more. They might get a restock. But yeah, I'm not gonna guarantee it just because I can't guarantee it. Oh, by the way, they did. So it changes to a different dice every time. That's nice. That's good. That's good. What I can probably do is bump into these 2. That'll make that become a 3. Then grab the dodge, and then grab one of these 4. Ideally, it'd be that one, but really either of them is good. I think that would be more fortuitous, because I kind of want the guaranteed 3 dodge. Because there's 3 attacks coming our way that we can't get out of. It'll be a while before we'll be able to kill one of those guys, so I can start getting my shields back. Unfortunately, I can knock these to form a 3. And I could go for that one. That actually would be a little bit juicier. It's riskier, but it's juicier. I think I'll go with the devil I know. Play the more reliable strat. It's good damage still. It should be enough to kill the first one. Nice. Got some shield back. Dodged. All but one of the attacks. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little game. Is this a Devolver game? No, it is a Koali game. Koali Gaming is the publisher for this one. I was saying just the other night how I used to not be a big fan of Koali and their published games. I feel like some of their published games were kind of so-so, but they've really churned out well, not churned out, they're not the developers, but they've published a lot of games that I've ended up really, really liking for the past year or 2. So as a publisher, they're definitely up in their ante. Because this seems like something that Devolver would be all about for sure. Don't you want to strengthen your balls, Alex? Nice and rigid. Nice and rock hard, just the way Gracie likes them. Just the way the Goyas like them. Got your coconut water. Nice, man. Shoulder hurts. I mean, I'm sure for some of the nights you work, Aleph, I'm sure sometimes that shit can get exhausting and probably even kind of physical at times, from time to time. I appreciate you popping in the man. Aleph says, give me that nut hydrate.
Nut.
Delicious. Delicious. Congrats on the 1 week watch streak, by the way, Aleph. Nicely done, man. 7 days, undefeated. What a stud. What an absolute stud. Same kind of thing here. We could pop these 2s, and it would probably grab that 3. Can it make it to that 4? That's the thing I'm curious about. I could just go right for the 1s. The problem, though, is that it would grab this 2 and then probably grab that 3, and that will charge him up bigly, which I would very much like to avoid like the plague. If I go for these 2s that'll probably grab this 3, which damages everything, which is good, and it make that 4 is the problem. I think this 3 reaching that 4 is more likely than this 3 reaching that 4. Also, this will do big damage, so I think I'll roll the dice. Oh. Or I'll just completely dumbass into an even better solution. Even better situation. Oh no, except it charged the guy up. Fuck. Okay, I lied. It's not better. It's good damage. But I lost my goddamn shield. And I'm upsetty spaghetti about it. Now the good news is he's blocked his own. Oh, never mind. I thought he blocked his own. No, that was my thing he blocked. That makes me sad. All right, well, in some ways, that was a good pull. That was a good hand we played, but in other ways, it was extremely stupid, and I've got egg on my face. I'm a big disgrace. Doing your something all over the place, however the line goes. It'd be really cool if I could bump that 2 into that 2 and also hit that 1. That 3 has been played, so I have nothing to fear anymore. It'd be really cool if I could get that 3 to cause the bomb to go off, which would guarantee killing that guy. Actually, no, he's going out anyway because he's poisoned. Never mind. Heck, I missed, but that's okay because we still got... Oh, so close. Almost. Ow. Oh, you know what? Wait, how do I use this? Because I want to use... this on the baddies. 3 weakness stacks to all enemies. How do I use this? I just like put it on the field and then like hit it maybe? So where do I want to hit this? I want to hit the... Actually, I don't have to worry about hitting the bomb. We got the shield back, which is good. I think I might... Ooh, those 4s right there. Thing is, there's no 3s to combo off of. I could create a 3 for the next round. Except there is no next round because it's about to refresh. I'm just going to place this here. Okay, that just auto-applied it. Good. 3 there. Oh, no, get the wrong 3. Oh, no, that's okay. So lessen his damage, which is good. I should have done that the first time because I still took a pretty gnarly hit. But I think at the rate we're going, we're outpacing him, so I think we should be okay. Some good stuff over here. They, of course, got the empowered fellers over here. There's a dodge way over yonder. That would be a nice to have, but that's going to be a hard guarantee. There's a big old bada boom over here. So what'll happen here is I'll hit this 1. It would probably grab that one. It would probably grab this one, then this one. There's no 5s to proc off of, so it would end up just like that. But that 5 would be a good setup for the next round. The other possibility is to go over here and try to get that dodge. What probably happens is I hit the 1, hit either this 2 or this 2. If we hit this 2, then we guarantee that dodge. Actually, you know what? We might get it. Should I just try it? Except he's weakened for a bit. Yeah, he's weakened for a bit, so he's going to be a bit free scary again. I'll try this one. Alright, so that's a good setup for next round. Good set for next round. Now he's no longer weakened, so now I do want to dodge things. Wink. It was trying to join the 5 over there. Got the dodge and the dodge. Good. Good. It's on the field, man. On the redeem safe, we should be fine. We should be fine for redeems. Yeah, yeah. If there was anything you had, Mr. Farsight, we should be all right. Should be a-okay. I could send that 1 over there to begin the combo stuff, but it would end at a 4. Or no, I'm sorry. Oh shit, there's actually no 2s over there. Well, no, the 1 become a 2. Well, that's the problem though. Yeah, there's no 2s to combo off of. It would go over here, become a 3, yeah. There's no 4s. Yeah, you know what? What I might do is knock this 1 into that 2 and push the 2s into stuff. There's still no 4s like anywhere. Well, there is a 4, but it's out of commission right now. The good news is he only has 8 health, so... Oh, I thought the 2s were going to jump into the other one. He just kind of gave up. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. That 4 is back in play now, so if I grab that 1, that should be it. That should be the ball game. That's the ball game. There we go. We got him. We got his ass. That's our first win in what I'm assuming is the first round, or the first act, I suppose. So it's our first ever run, and it ended in us beating our first ever boss. New discovery. All your attacks deal double damage to enemies with full HP. Very good. Oh, it's because we dealt 250 damage. Gotcha. Now, what I don't know if that is, does that mean we win and that's it, and now we have to start a new run to, like maybe in a different area, like a harder area, basically. Infusion rune shuffles enemy positions. Oh, because we caught a mimic. Drop rune. Place your master's die. Place your master's die at any position on the field, slightly pushing nearby dice. Interesting. Unlock the rogue class. Oh, wait, no, I thought I was the rogue class. Play 50 rogue dice. Yeah, no, I thought we were the rogue class. Maybe we're like assassin or something. Like our guy was rogue-esque, rogue-ish. Gotta defeat more goblins, defeat more unique bosses. Never saw any mummies, obviously. So yes, that was the run. That was the run. Very good. Very good. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna attempt another one. I shouldn't predict, but assume we'll be able to do another one. And sure enough, yeah. So your remaining gold, it doesn't matter. Your remaining gold just disappears in the ether. So no reason to persist it. Not too bad. Not too bad. How long are the runs? Looks like an hour and 12 minutes thereabouts. Of course, that we did take a break to we had to welcome the raid from Dutson. Got to watch his clip earlier, so that delayed things slightly. Yeah, about an hour generally. And of course, that was our first run, so presumably the next runs would be quicker as I kind of go along and learn the ropes a little bit better. Farsight does indeed have something for us. He says, peruse the personal communications. Let's see what we got. I'm going to leave the game up in the background just because it's the background noise is inoffensive. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, is it a good one, Alex? Is this a good one, really? It's a good one insofar as it's terrifying. It's a good, terrifying image. So that makes it worthwhile. Clock app. Timer. All right. Okay. Now the thing is, how do I? Yeah, let's go see. Make this one big. There we go. All right. So, once again, thank you again, Farsight, for the redemption. MS Paint challenge coming in hot. Oh, shnikes, hold on to your penises. Hold on to your dicks, dudes and dudettes. MS Paint challenge coming in hot. So here's what we got. Copy image. Lord have mercy. He says, only the best for you, Alex. Only the best. The best. The best. I actually need to make the canvas bigger. That our canvas just cannot handle the enormity of this image. It's grabbing MS Paint for the first time since reinstalling Windows, where the canvas is reset. It's weird how it's like, can I just say make canvas big? Make it take up the whole damn screen. Full screen. Oh, well, no, not that. That. Just make the canvas full screen. Whatever. That's fine. It's fine. It's like, it's weird though. It's like you say like, all right, go big, and then it's like, just a little bit. And can I make it go further to left? No, I can't. No, I can't. That's fine. That's fine. You get the basic gist. You get the gist. You get the gist. But we're gonna shrink this down slightly anyway. I would say 60%. It's pretty good. Only the best images, he says. Yes. Now, you might be thinking, well, Alex, what kind of doll is this? What kind of plate thing is this that would look deflated and have such pronounced smoochums? Look at the kissies on this doll, like such pronounced lips, and like the maid outfit and the anime hair and the elf ears, and also the eyes are hollow, so you wear it as a mask, but it's got an open mouth. I think the question is, what do you use this object for? What do you use this device for? Is it a blow-up doll? Is it like a deformed like sex doll? That like the ones that people spend like tens of thousands of dollars on, like the real, like this, what are they called, the real doll, the sex doll? Or is it like a mask that you wear for fun, sexy times with another partner? Or is the answer yes? Is the answer all the above and then some? Hard to say. What I can say is that this is MS Paint Challenge. It's one of my favorite channel point redemptions we have, that we offer to viewers and proprietors of the channel. I have 3 minutes on the clock to recreate this delightful image in all of its terrifying splendor. And in fact, I forgot I can't full screen it because I need it to be like just enough to have the goods. There we go. So that way you can see the clock, and I can see the clock, and also we have the canvas to work with. The world is our canvas. Yeah, Meerkat, when he is assembling his MS Paint Challenge redemptions, he has the wholesome and the wholesome list of images. This one, I would probably guess, is the whole HOLE some list. That's where I would assume this one's coming from. Who knows though? Who knows? What I do know though is we have 3 minutes on the clock to start this thing up. And once it just as the Rolling Stones taught me, once you start me up, I'll never stop. It's fun because in that song he also says you'll make a dead man come. But when you watch the music video in like, I don't know, like back in the day on like VH1, they had to censor that word. They're like, we can't just say that, man. We can't just say you make a dead man come. That's weird, man. But they fucking sang it anyway. Hear it on the radio all the time. Anyway, friends, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, he means the list of uses. Also valid. Also valid. Alright, there's that one. And then, of course, here's her hair. Kind of like comes like, zoop. And then, in fact, I'll do one of these. We'll do the neck. Actually, the neck is like kind of thick. Neck is like, she's got like a thick neck. And very broad shoulders, because of course it kind of goes off. Go off, queen. Kind of goes off like that. And in fact, we'll just kind of do one of these. It's going to be a very boxy looking sex doll. Because then it kind of goes... And you'll know it's not like perfect. It kind of goes like... kind of like that. So we'll do one of these. There's like some purple. And then... This one kind of comes up. Like that. It's got like the... It's... What do you call that? Gingham? Is that what that's called? That kind of like old-timey... kind of frilly fabric. So it's like old-timey, like frilly, like anime made kind of, sort of. But there's like a kimono underneath as well. It's kind of all over the place, man. That's part of the fun and the terror of MS Paint Masterpiece Theater is never really knowing where you're gonna get at the end. I'll just imagine it kind of goes down the middle like that. Otherwise, see, here's her hair. Like that. So fairly big hair, fairly big like anime hair. Also ears. kind of come out. Actually, one of them is like, here's her actual ear, and then there's an elf ear separate. There we go. There's a little bonnet. I swear by my pretty blue bonnet. There we go. And now how am I gonna emphasize the like sad, deflated nature of this poor sex doll? Tell them I was sexy. Ugh. Ugh. Just the deformed shapes, man. The deformed shapes, just all fucky and weird. Here's the one eye. Like that. And then the other one's going like... And then the eyebrows. One's like kind of mad looking. And then the other one's like got a kind of a cock to it. There we go. Oh, by the way, we are out of time. Oh no, it's gonna be ringing at me the whole time. That's not gonna get obnoxious. Dismiss. Okay, let's just call things in and let come what may. So first and foremost, the purple, and then the purple, and then gonna be a lot of like lavender. Oh, actually, yeah, that one. That one's like lavender. I will assume that one's white. That one's white there too. We'll do like a lavender one there too. And then get the cyan anime hair. There we go. There's the flesh tones. There we go. And the neck too. It's like a light pink on that one. I'll assume that's pink too. And this one's got like a little blue, and that's a black, and right there. And that, and then big kissy lips. And then, I guess like pink for that too. There we go. So that's what we got. Guys. That's what we got. When Squidward got his face set on it, yeah. I could see it. There it is in all of its splendor. We did it, friends. This is my first MS Paint challenge since reinstalling the operating system. Means we crop it down, and I save this off, except I don't have my usual spot saved, so I have to seek it out myself. I did of course back up all the goods before I reformatted it. I did not. I made sure to persist the good stuff. I would never dream of like ridding myself of the treasures of the goofy shit we have on our stream. Freaking those. I'm trying to remember what these things are stoked. Here we go. It's this pictures folder. I've got a couple pictures folders. And yes, one of them is specific for the Twitch masterpieces. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna save it as a JPEG. We've gone from side-eye girl to elf sex doll deflated. .jpeg. There it is. There it is, friends. And of course, usually what I do, is I will post my socials link to the chat so you can see a link that allows you to join the Discord server, if you are so inclined. At far side. Bam. It is in the Discord server. There it is, if anyone's curious. And anyone's curious, they're all there. Every single one of these, they're all in the Discord server, including that one, and also the side-eye girl we did yesterday, or a couple days ago, and also Sonic presenting the Dreamcast Your Cock edition out to you. All those things are out there in the Discord server. And Alex, how do I join your Discord server if I'm not already in it? So I don't have the immediate command on hand, but what I do have is I can just copy and paste it with this. Bam! So that Linktree page has all the stuff. That Linktree page has a link to join my Discord server, has a link to all of my social media accounts, has links to my other streaming platforms. Of course, Twitch is the main one. You probably guessed. I got the hoodie on, right? So you probably guessed that Twitch is indeed my main one, but it's not my only streaming platform. I'm live on a lot of places right now. But yeah, Twitch is the main one, though. And if you're also curious, if you're watching on another platform right now, like if you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok right now, you're like, damn, I want to contribute to the MS Paint stuff. I want to like make Alex draw stupid stuff. So that is all done specifically through the Twitch chat, just because Twitch chat is the only one that has the channel point feature. YouTube might have something kind of similar, but I have no way of monitoring that, unfortunately. So I've not messed with it. So Twitch is the only one that has these kinds of cool little bonus integrations. Look how messy my hair's all. Hair's all messy and gross. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at my big face. It's why I don't do the big webcam screen very often, just because and then you see my glaring my glaring issues, my glaring imperfections. Inevitable. It's inevitable. Let's just jump back to the small screen. But in the meantime, though, like I said, that Linktree page does have all the goods. If you wanted to join the Discord server and see what other kind of hijinks we get up to, the Discord server is also a nice place just because I post my schedule there every week. And I, like, it's the best way just to keep up with myself and others inside the community outside of our streams. So it's kind of a good, like, kind of central hub for a lot of our general goings-ons. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now that we've got the MS Paint challenge done, we had a good old time. I'm going to take a quick restroom break because I need to take a little potty station. I had a nice time drinking my little soda and it tasted very good. But now I need to take a tinkle. So give me 1 sec. I'll use the restroom. We'll jump right back to it, friends. I will be right back. I might also refill my water while I'm up. So give me like 2.5 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. What was a weird little noise? What in the world? Oh, it was a notification. Okay. That was weird. That was the notification on the TikTok app of all things, saying it's been detected that you're having an active stream. It's like, well, yes, I took a BRB. Is that so terrible? It's so fucking obnoxious. Oh, the TikTok streaming app is so terrible, man. It's just the fucking worst. It's the joy of one of the other joys of reinstalling your OS is like, you know, all the settings that I nuked, I have to now set up the way that I had them originally. I mean, I could have persisted a bunch of those settings, but it's like if you're going the thermonuclear option that says, let me fucking kill everything on the hard drive and fully like bring it back to speed as if it was a fresh install, that minimizes the likelihood of something sticking around that you don't want it to be there, something that could potentially cause problems. Like if I'm trying to like really hit this thing hard with a fresh reinstall, I want to like really make sure I'm like making sure none of those settings persist, which of course makes a wild inconvenience, but that's fine. I mean, like I was saying, it's like I hadn't reinstalled in a while. My last reinstall was, I think, when I didn't even do a fresh reinstall when I jumped over to Windows 11. I had to keep all my stuff. Last time I did a fresh reinstall was, I think, when I bought, I think it would have been when I bought my my motherboard and my CPU, which would have been like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. I think it's been a while. It's been a minute. Well, no, not 5 years ago, more like 3 years ago. But still, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So it was a long time coming, and like I said, we're still having problems, but we're at least able to. It's good enough where I can still stream and have a good old time, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Anyway, though, I think we're all set. Went ahead and used the restroom, refill my water. We are so ready. We are so back. Yeah, I think we should have time for maybe one more run, just because if the run's taking about an hour and some change, I think an hour and some change will put us at a pretty good stopping point. So let's jump in and let's say new game. And so we played as, yeah, it said rogue, right? Oh, I think it meant I think it didn't mean you unlocked rogue. It meant you got rogue level 2. Got the mage, and that's it. Although we'll eventually get the archer. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, I mean, we'll eventually get it for sure, but just not in the immediate future, because that'll take a while. Leveling up the rogue takes no time at all. We'll eventually get the warrior. That's inevitable. We'll eventually get the paladin. That's also inevitable. Light druid in hard mode gets you the regular druid, probably. And yeah, Dudson did tell us once you get up to 8, then you get the bard unlock, which is pretty sick. We got pretty close. We got up to a 7 that one time. There's a necromancer if you defeat dark knights. That's cool. Yeah, the archer I'm curious about, but that big combo will take a little bit to get to. So on the one hand, the rogue sounds nice just because it's a it's a higher level, obviously. And the fact that it's a higher level means you get like some better starting stuff. But I kind of want to try the mage. I want to see what the mage is all about. He has less health. Oh wait, hold on. Are there different? Oh, I think it's just cosmetic stuff. John Wick Blade, Romeo Death Brew. I see. Okay, so yeah, the cosmetic differences are just for funsies, and you have to unlock them separately. That makes sense. So let's make a run. Let's attempt a run at least as Merle in the purple. So targets the first enemy. Magic direct damage. 50% chance to deal additional damage equal to the dice. Or chance to heal the hero for the dice value. So I guess the idea is that it's either going to damage the bad guy or heal me. Freeze enemies to a line. Wait, applies freeze to a line of enemies based on the die value. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so those are things to watch for. There will, of course, be other magic stuff that we'll get as well. Other magic effects, that is, we can eventually get, inevitably. Curious about hard mode, but nah, I think we'll still play it safe. We'll target a different boss. I'm guessing you have to target all the bosses of the nearby forest before you get the other spots opened up. Because we completed the location, but only once, of course. So I'm gonna guess that means do the other ones and get the other bad boys as well. We'll target that next silhouetted enemy and see what awaits us. I think I'll start with the lower path this time, just because like I was bemoaning the fact that we didn't really get a lot of opportunities to like go upwards at all, to hit some of these other things along the way. There's a shop there, which is nice. Because early we didn't get a shop until the very, very end, which is pretty similar. There's other shops scattered throughout. Yeah, getting a shop at the end means you, of course, save a lot of your money until the very end, which is nice, but I think getting some of those things earlier could have made other parts of the run a little bit easier. Yeah, uses risky magic, it says. Use the rituals wisely. But the thing is, you know, we're a magic guy, so it kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, of course. These are, of course, just a free reward. But it's a thing that it's a free reward without the combat. And I don't know. I feel like the combat is like a good way to get extra money and that kind of thing. I don't think. And the rewards you get at these chests is not that much more exciting. So on the one hand, the lower route might be kind of neat to just a couple standard fights. Yeah, a mini boss battle. That's, I guess, the same basic mini boss battle we would have done earlier on. There's a shop right after that, actually, which is kind of nice. I guess it's a shop. Actually, there's like a guaranteed shop in almost all these cases, really. That's kind of cool. So I guess that's a question. Do I want to go for a standard battles, or do I want to get risky with a tough battle and then a mini boss battle? Or I could do just... Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. I could AI. I go that route. That's what we're doing. Or do I go for the free one? You know what? I'm feeling risky. I'm feeling risky and frisky. I kind of want to try the magic altar. So I think I'll take that route. That's all we're rolling with here. Yes, I'm really curious to see what this one looks like. If it's either healing or damaging. Nothing in between. It says it freezes in a line. It'll just freeze the one dude, I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. The monies. Very good. The damage freezes him for 1 round. And of course we froze the first one, which meant that neither of them moved, which is kind of neat. Now he continued to do his bullshit, which is annoying, so we'll need eventually some kind of damage mitigation or healing opportunity, like this. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to hit one. I was going to get that one. Now, the good news is I think we'll be able to reach that 2 from here. Nice. Ooh, almost got the 4. That 2 is in the way. So now let's see. We healed ourselves. We got the heal on that one. That's pretty cool. So the chances are good of getting a foursome here. We got the 4, baby. That should be enough to kill. Never got that extra gold, which is unfortunate. New freeze die or a rune to shuffle things up. Freeze die. Bam. Level 2 freeze die too, which is nice. And then right there, from there, we jump right into the tough battle. Perhaps against my better judgment. But the thing is, a tough battle this early on, I think will be not as bad as a tough battle compared to later on. So I don't think it's going to throw you into the... I mean, yeah, we got one of these guys. That's not the end of the world. Especially because we can freeze him. The noises it makes, by the way. It's like it's giving us little kissies. It's giving us little smoochums. Ow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cute. I could do the same thing here and get that 1 and then get a guaranteed... Actually, I could maybe even hit that 4 if we're really frisky. What I'd like to do is hit that 3 at the same time and try to, like, nudge that along. If I hit these 2s... I could hit that 2 and the other 2 and get that started, but that 1 wouldn't really go anywhere else, I don't think. I hit the 4 into the... Yeah, nothing really would cool what happened there. I was hoping it would hit both. Pretty good damage, though. Good damage. It might be enough to drop him entirely. It's enough to drop him entirely and damage a pretty good amount of him as well. Good amount of his stuff. Since these dudes are on the way out... Going for the monies is not a bad idea. That, unfortunately, would end on a 3 out here, whereas this could potentially become a 4. Land around there, maybe. A little bit further than I would have preferred. Enough to drop him, though. Get some extra monies. Ow. Oh, man, the 2 is so far away. We'd have to do some enormous leaps to go from 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that's very unlikely. So I'll play it safe. Yeah. Almost enough to kill. Almost. Oh, I was hoping it would land on that one. That's fine. One of the extra monies just for funsies. We got there. We got there. Do I go for the heal, or do I get myself a lightning dice? That sounds cool. To a random enemy, dealing 1 less damage. Really is chain lightning. Let's do it. That sounds cool. Let's pick it. On to this one. The magic altar. My first time seeing one of these. Oh, wow. Ancient symbols glow, reacting to your dice. The magic of this place is unpredictable. Choose a dice and see what might happen. Perform rituals to increase the chances of a positive outcome. So right now, the outcome is probably good, or I donate health or money or destroy a random dice. I have so little money. And we'll get some health. Yeah. 90% chance, that's pretty good. Can I do anything else? So which one do I want to empower? I mean, that's pretty good. Chain lightning could be pretty good too. Let's empower the chain lightning. Wait, hold on. What was this one again? The line of enemies based on the value. Takes 1 damage per freeze per turn. That's a thing though. It's rank 2, but it still only applies 1 freeze per enemy. Yeah, I guess to really get that to pop off, you'd have to have like, you had to give multiple freezes to work. Yeah. Oh, it goes to a +3. Oh man, that could become huge then. Or go down by 1, right? That's the thing, that the higher up it is, though, less likely it is to actually like work for you. So I think I'm actually going to empower the freeze one. We got it. Can do this multiple times? You cannot. You cannot do it multiple times. Okay, that's fine. Because yeah, I'm worried if I empower it too much, then we'll rarely get a chance to see it in action. Going into the mini boss with quite a bit less health. We've seen this guy once before. He's a familiar mini boss at this point. I go for this one. It'll probably go to this 3, and then that 4, which will freeze all of them, of course. Not going to be very often we get more than just those 4. It's a nice thing too, though. That gives us an opportunity to get to that die upgrade, which is pretty nice. Right, he's a shield fella. That's right. That's right. How could I forget? How could I forget? I'll jump into that one. I mean, I guess I could like try to bump both of them. There's a decent chance that would hit both. Problem though is that would hit that one, then immediately go for that 3, and then that 4, which is a really awful situation just overall. I would say either go for that one and get probably that 2, and then that 3, and then that 4 like that. It's not so good. Whereas that'll probably go for that one, yeah. Freeze them in place there. Well, I guess all of them, really. They're all frozen. They can still attack, though. The ranged guys can still attack. Oh, what? He still moves even though he's frozen? Oh. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's this one. Freezing is considered a control effect. It did not even occur to me. Did not even occur to me, but that would make sense. That would make sense. Damn, man. Damn. That's fine. That's fine. There's a pretty good chance we'll get the upgrade on that one. Not what I wanted. Oh, big damage? No, not quite. So I gave him big shield, unfortunately. Decent damage. Remove that shield right afterwards, which is nice. And bump those into each other, that'd be super sick. What I really wanted was for that 4 to be hit. Could try bumping one of those 3s into the other one, but it would just be it would become a 4 and probably not make that one. I'm really trying to avoid like this situation here, is that these two being so close to each other is so dangerous. And that's the only 3. Yeah, I just have no business fucking around over there in the slightest. Now what I could do is try to like nudge this away. Like nudge that in the corner or something like that. Even then, it's still dangerous. It's kind of an unfortunate situation we've found ourselves in. A tricky one. Rolling the dice, babe. That's right. That's the name of the game, baby. That's the name of the game. We're gonna have a refresh pretty soon here. My best bet might be to just try for this. Try to get that. Really, probably be this 3. Maybe that one to just jump from across the board. It might work. It might work. Either that or I nudge that one away. The 3, that is. Try to like push that one away and hope that it hits that 1. If it hits that 1, it becomes a 2, and it probably jumps for one of the... I could jump for that one. That's a little risky. I think I'll take this risk. Close. It got close. Extra damage. Moves up. We'll have a refresh pretty soon here, and thank fucking goodness, because we are getting desperate here. I could try that again. I don't know, man. I don't feel good about that. Shame these land the way they did. That's kind of unfortunate. Tricky situation to work with here. Or another case right here where I was considering hitting that 3 and hope that there's enough momentum for the 1 to land, but I'm not so sure that it will. I still think this is the better choice. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I missed it. I was... Yeah, that was silly. That was silly of me. For some reason, I thought it was in the trajectory, but no, it was because the first 3 moved. I should have like thought about that further. That was silly of me. That's okay. That's okay. We got the refresh. He's getting ever so closer, and he is big shield, and he is also big damage, so that is concerning. Freezing does nothing for him, unfortunately, and freezing does nothing for them too, because they don't need to move to be able to hit us, unfortunately. Doing this mini boss was perhaps not my wisest move, because now seeing the folly of my ways. Doing anything here is going to guarantee he's going to get his shield. Man, all those ones way back there are doing me no favors. I could bump that 2 here, but that, of course, will bop his 3 and give him a huge shield boost. I think I just have to accept the shield boost as an inevitability. It means I can at least get some good damage along the way. And by good damage, I mean removing his shield. Little by little. So we did, I think, 1 tick of damage. Now he's at our doorstep. I don't love that. Reach those 3s. There's 1 4 on the board. It's a very undesirable one. But I guess the nice thing is if it reaches us 5, then we're in better shape, of course. A heal wouldn't be a bad idea. Man, once again, the 3 and the 4 right back to each other, back to back. That is unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. No other abilities or things I could be using right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna knock both of those. Oh, I really wanted that to hit. I really wanted those to land on each other. And so we continue to keep him alive with those shields, man. Those shields are really doing him a lot of favors, though. I knock those 2s around. That won't really do much, I think. I could freeze, but that won't do shit, obviously. There's no 4s over here that I can really do much with. At least there's no dangers in the immediate future. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Pretty good damage. Be enough to kill, but good overall. Question is, can I kill him before he drops us? We're losing quite a bit, unfortunately. That 4 being so far away is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's do one of these. Oh no, it missed! I thought it was gonna be the right angle for hitting those 5s. I think we're losing this run, unfortunately. We are losing this run unless I do some crazy damage this time. I want to try one more time as the mage. I really want to see if we can get a run going with this guy, because I think there's great possibility here. But yeah, I think I took this fight too early. Too weak of a build. I mean, we took this fight as the rogue at the same point, and we, it wasn't like a glowing victory, but we won. It wasn't like we suplexed the shit out, but we definitely came out ahead. For better for worse, these are cordoned off to the side here. Comes a 3. That becomes a 4, which is not bad. Man, you know, I'm thinking maybe going for the freeze was just building into freezes was bad, knowing that freezes don't do shit for bosses, and I don't think it does any damage too. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking freeze is not the right call. I shouldn't have built into freeze. Because all the bosses and mini bosses have immune to control effects, and freeze is control effects, so it just does nothing. It just does nothing. It'd be one thing if it damaged and froze. I don't think it damages though. I think it just applies freeze. Whereas chain lightning, you know, it just does damage, but it has like that kind of extra effect. So yeah, I think that was the play. I think that was the play. Just don't even fuck with freeze. It's really a shame that so many things get this immune to control effects. That kind of fucks everything a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know. Let's see this as an opportunity to find out. This run is pretty much dead anyway. So when that 4 hits, wait, hold. Is he out? He's out. All right. So yeah, the freeze gets applied. All right. So we might barely drag ourselves out of this yet. I think we might be able to drag ourselves out of this one. But yeah, freeze does no damage. Really sucks. Especially guys like this that don't need to move. They're rooted in place, they can just attack from afar, so they could not give less of a shit. Yeah. It's a pretty good little last play there. Unfortunate. 4 HP and a dream, man. Oh, man, fire would be so cool, dude. Should I just take it and say fuck the heal? What do we have on the map? We have a shop next. We have a shop after this. And just standard fights. We can do it. Not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. A double. I'll take the heal this time. Yeah, no more freeze dice. No more freeze dice. I feel like I'm gonna spec out of freeze, like, very deliberately. Now that I've seen that for bosses and mini bosses, it's a waste. It's just a waste of a turn. It'd be one thing if it was like if it slowed them or did something, but doing nothing is brutal. So I'm gonna. Oh, it's a shame we invested all those points and all that money and health even to get this freeze dice. Now I have to sell it, but it's just not worth. I could get a crappy flame or a crappy lightning, or I could get healing. I could get healing. What else do we have, by the way? I can't buy another arcane die, at least not yet. Spend the gold, you might as well. Well, I mean, there'll be more shops is the thing. There'll be more shops after this. I mean, if the run goes well, there'll be more shops after this. There's one there, and 2 up there. So probably there'll be more. I mean, there's no guarantee we're gonna make it that far, but generally that's the idea. That's generally the idea. Still a later heal. I'm tempted to buy one of both of these. The thing is, the lightning die doesn't do much because it's only 1 damage, and it says it jumps to another enemy and does 1 less damage with each jump. So that would do 1 damage to random enemy and then nothing else. But if we could upgrade it, there's the chance it can be upgraded. There'll be opportunities for that later on. Bonus damage instead of healing. So that means no more healing. Fire die deals immediate damage equal to fire stacks applied, then applies stacks. Damage equal to fire decreases by 1. So it's kind of like poison, but it can spread. It's 2 or higher. Deals the damage equal to fire stacks and then applies attack. That's actually pretty good. Cannot attack with a freeze. Now that's tempting. Of course, I just sold my freezes. That one's tempting. That would make freeze better. It said, though, immune to control effects. So I wonder if, like, yeah, I think that's still a control effect. Can't move or can't attack while frozen. I think it's still a control effect according to the, the definitions of this game. So, yeah, that would still make that would still be immune for bosses, and that's really all I care about here. I mean, the cannon fodder is still a concern, but the bosses are the main concern. So I'm just not seeing it. I think I'm just gonna go all in on fire. load my deck up with lots of more lightning and fire and stuff, and not even fuck with ice, because ice is... We would need something to say... Have it do something else that can affect bosses other than control effects. Make it do damage. Make it do, I don't know, just something. Because that's not it. That's not it, Chief. Right. First shop of the run. This run's already on some shaky legs, man. I'm not going to overpromise anything, but we're in kind of rough shape here. What's this one? Wandering Jester. Curious. We took that path that would ultimately lead us to another shop. That, of course, is a... Oh, that is a mini boss. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is that same thing we just did. So I'm probably not going to take on one of those anytime soon. There's an ascended battle over there, the tough battle. We did one of those earlier and had no problems. So if I go this route, it would guarantee a shop at the end. And also, you know, that we get one Wandering Jester. If I go the upper route, we get the Wandering Jester and a shop. If I play my cards right, one more shop after that. The tough battle is kind of tempting. Tough battle is kind of tempting. I still want another mini boss. I think the mini boss is too much. The mini boss is a little bit much. I think I'm going to go for the shop at the end. Although I guess we depending on how this goes, we actually could do both. The thing is, do I want for another magic altar? I don't know if I want another magic altar, because you have to... Now the cost gets greater. It's easier to get a magic altar at the beginning, and later on the run, then you have more to lose. And you are guaranteed to hit that one up. I think I might avoid that. I think I'll take this one. Take these up here. Because I definitely want to try the Jester, just see what he's all about. Then we get to this point. I would probably, yeah, I'd probably take this route, yeah. Hit this Nexus point here, and then go down the side, hit the shop. Probably what we do. That's probably what we do. Could go to that mini boss if I wanted to get frisky here, but nah. Nah, man, nah. Learned my lesson. Those guys slap me around really good. But again, at least we have like a more... I don't know if our build is better right now, but it's more focused now. And we've learned the limitations. We've learned the limitations a little bit better. That moves them up. We definitely don't have the damage that our rogue had. I'm definitely feeling the damage bonuses they would get, because they had those blind attack dice. Those blind strikes that would do twice the damage to a random enemy. And sometimes that was like, it was still big damage. So overall, we're just doing less damage this run. And I'm acutely aware of that, and I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. It'd be cool if I could get both of those going. I got it. Nice. Good and big damage. Huge fucking damage. Excellent start. Excellent, excellent start. Moves him up, but that's fine. That might be enough to kill the first guy. It was exactly enough to kill the first guy. Nice. And big damage on the second one. Drop the first two fuckers with the greatest of ease. Now, I have no defense. So no shield, no dodge, no nothing. So, you know, they've loaded up. They're going to do 4 damage, which is going to hurt. But we drop those two fuckers so decisively efficient. Efficiently decisive. That was very satisfying. Again, the chain line is just a random hit. Really, no matter what I do, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then stops. Or 1, 2, 3. So it turns it into 4. Yeah, that's the downside of having such a stunningly strong start, is that after that, it's like, okay, well, now what? Let's see if I can... Oh, I was hoping it would actually go towards that first tree, but it moved the one underneath it. Ooh. The good news, though, is we have more 3s over here, so if I get... Probably make that. Let's do this one first. That's too far. I was hoping it would maybe go towards the 6. Yeah, if that would have gone towards the 6, we could have maybe made that happen. We're still okay. I think we still won. Oh, we're a little bit short. A little bit short. Story of my life. Me being short. I know. Hard to imagine. Hard to imagine. Just... Ooh, we got both coins and we got the kill. Nice. So one of the bonus coins and the big kill. Let's take the health. Yeah, I mean, the gravity rune is good. Confusion actually could be really good. Wow, that could be so good. I should take the heal. I got fucked up real bad that round. I'm gonna be taking a lot of heals lately, or going forward, I do believe. So the Jester. Just pick one thing and see what happens. Interesting. So we'll get a couple things. I really want a dice upgrade. That'd be really cool. My best, I mean, I could try to nudge that, but nah, that's not gonna be happening. My best bet is, I think, to try to just power up a 3 into a 4 around here. That way back there, which is nice too. I could nudge these and turn that into a 5. I don't think it would land anywhere on its own. Yeah, I could go through here. It would probably hit that 1, which would probably go for an upgrade there too. By the way, that's kind of nice. It would either go for that one or this one. I think it's more likely to go for that 2, and then this 3, and probably this 4. Probably that 4. And then stop there. Yeah. Wish there was a 1 over there. That'd be perfect, because there's a number of delightful things I would like. I think my best bet is just to try to toss this in the middle. Nudge things around and just see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. I hit that 3 before. Not a lot would happen there. Or if I bumped those 2 together. I'm not really seeing it. Roll the dice. Didn't quite hit it. Unfortunate. I get some money. That's okay. Yeah, kind of disappointed. The Jester one I probably won't seek out again. Now that we know what it's all about. I only get the 1 roll, so it's like, it's not much. That's okay. That's okay. That one slid so close, but just could not squeeze it in. Could not squeeze him. So there's no 2. Okay, there's the 1, 2 over there. So that would be enough to start a combo. That's pretty good. It'd bump into that 3 and still hit the 1, maybe? Like I just learned a lesson, a hard lesson, that when you send a dice into another dice, the momentum drop off is greater than I think it might be. So is the guarantee that it's going to hit that 1 under behind it? Is that a guarantee? I think it is not a guarantee, right? It's not something I can really be confident about. So yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. I hit that 1 that will definitely jump to that 2, and then probably hit that 3. So it could be pretty nice. Let's start with this one. That's a pretty good start. I don't think it'll be enough to kill. But pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. And I would say I jump to this one next, because if I go for this one, there's no 2s around here at all. And I'm not so sure to be able to reach that one. Now there's no 2s at all. Popped his ass, which is good. Ow. Ow. Still that 1. So we'd create a 2. Could bump that 3 to probably hit that guy. That'd be good fire damage. Yeah, it sounds... The idea of creating a 2 over here for the next one would be nice. But the best we could do is most likely hitting this 4. I don't know if we can make this 4 also hit that 5. As cool as it would be. And it would be cool. Same thing there. It's like, can I guarantee that 3 will make it all the way to this 4? We bump those. It'd be very cool. And now I'll just play. Oh no, it landed in front of it though. Shit. Well, now I'm really screwed. All right. Oh, I wanted you to land on top. I didn't even know they could land on top of another dice. I wanted that to land on that guy, but I knew the risks. It's funny. Never seen it just land on top like that. I've never seen that before. I just assumed it would slide off, but I don't know why I'm surprised by this. Thing was, that dice was aura farming on top of the other dice. I mean, that guy's dying no matter how I slice it. I'm more concerned about these guys. Just looking for the most efficient combo setup. Got that one. Good. Good. Of course, that last one is just money in the bank anyway. Burnination. We're going to be able to drop one of them most likely. Like, I'm trying to see, like, what kind of possibilities we could, like, probably hit that one or that one. And then this one would continue going up a little bit, which is nice, but I think I might hit that one and that one. It might go towards that, which actually wouldn't be terrible. Oh, of course, it would go towards that for. That makes more sense. Damage. Not enough to kill. Good damage. And hit that one way back there. I just want the coins. I just want the coins. We're getting that kill anyway. Might as well take something for our troubles. On our way out. Shields or any position on the field, slightly pushing nearby dice. And your next throw will launch from that spot. That could be very powerful. I think I'll just take the heal though. Gonna be a lean HP run. Where things are going. 2 shops. I mean, and if we get to the end, 3 shops ideally. You win, you get heals guaranteed. Oh man. See, that one actually is good. Now I wish I would have stuck with cold, but I've committed. That's a shame. That's what I was saying. I wanted something like this, where when you freeze somebody, there's some other benefit. Because otherwise, bosses just ignore that shit, which is annoying. Enemy with fire dies. Spread half the stuff to everybody else. That sounds good. The temptation to get the Triumph Elixir too, because that would help my health problems. Only other dice I would maybe consider is another lightning die. It's just a 1. If there was a way to upgrade here, that'd be really slick. There was a upgrade your dice option. You can buy, you can sell. Something here I want to sell, I don't think. Let's buy that guy. I could afford another lightning fella. Win on lightning and fire, I guess. It's no upgrade option. No upgrade option I can see. Let's do it. $0, baby. Sounds good, ALF. No, I don't blame you, man. It sounds like you had a long-ass day, but I appreciate you popping in, bud. Appreciate you popping in, chilling with us. Checking out Rune Dice with us. You know, this run is tough. This run is tough, and I've kind of made it tough for myself with with the decisions that I've made, not knowing their full extent. But I will say, even though this run is going a little bit tougher than the first one was, this is still a very good game. I'm liking it a lot. We do a lot of deck builders, do a lot of roguelikes. This is yet another roguelike that has impressed me greatly. I'm really vibing with this. There's a big bada boom over here. I can't get above a 4 over here, or even over here for that matter. I'll try to set up for it though. Oh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, but well, there it is. I was hoping he was gonna go for that one. Now he's juiced up to do even more damage to me. Ugh, that's not what I wanted at all, and I got no dodges, bro. I got no dodges. Dang, man, I should have paid more attention. But paid more goddamn attention to... It's like, it's one thing to move the guy up, but it's worse to empower that fucker, because he is a not nice lad. The good news is he can't get that again, because he has to cool down, freaking attack again, and it decreases with each turn, not with each attack at least. So there's at least that, but still, fuck. Kicking myself. 2, 3. Oh, I mean, sure. Wow, that actually worked out really well. Kind of by complete accident, but we'll take it. Good burnination. The lightningification. Does it burn the other guys? Good, good. That's what I like to see. That's why I spent the money on that shit. Ow. Good round. Good round. If I grab that one, that becomes a 1. There's actually no 2s nearby, so that would probably stop there. If I hit one of these other guys, or if I just bump those 2s together, comes a 3. Probably goes for that one and then dies there. Yeah. I go for that one. Oh, I was hoping to go for the other one. Hoping I get the one in the back. That's actually okay, though. I think that's okay. There's good potential. In fact, there's a good chance that'll be enough to drop. If I'm really lucky, this actually might complete the run here with the build. We'll see. I was gonna say the dice has to really tumble in a way that is bountiful, beneficial. Not quite, but still pretty good. It's not enough to kill, but it's will not kill everything, but it'll kill that guy. Actually, no, we're good. We're good, yeah. That got really close, though. That got real close. You know, Arcane Die would be very helpful. Arcane Die would be very, very helpful here. I'll take that. Because that means more potential for healing. I'm tempted to just eventually get just straight up heal dice. Avoid that like the plague. Jeez, imagine getting both of those. That's just awful. Definitely don't want that. He's going for the hit right now. 2, 3, 4. I could probably get both. Very good. Very good starting round. I was actually hoping we'd get that one, but that's fine too. Good first round. Still take some damage, unfortunately. Same thing. Pretty good. Yeah, really good, actually. Really good. That 2 kind of died sooner than I thought it would, but still quite good. Big damage. Almost? Almost? Nah, not quite. Not quite enough to drop him. I knock that one back. That doesn't really help us at all. Probably just target that directly or target that one back there, maybe? Kind of running out of, like, convenient combinations of things to, like, bounce off of. Oh, the one that moved the guy up is gone because the bad guy himself is dead. I think that's probably the better call. I wanted the rune dice to get it. That's okay. Still taking more damage, but... Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, wow. That was actually that was very lucky. And by lucky, I mean I planned it all from the start, obviously. Not enough to kill. Collectible damage. It says empowerment dice. 1, 2, probably 3, probably, and it would jump over him then. A lot of 1s over here. There's an opportunity here. I bump. Oh man, that wouldn't work. There's stuff over here too. That's a good setup for a 5 into a 6, but we wouldn't need it. I don't think we're kind of past that point. We're pretty much guaranteed to have the dub here. Oh, all those 2s together, man. I mean, nah, that's dangerous because now that's kind of staring me in the penis. Oh, no, I was hoping he was gonna land into that 3. He's not doing any damage this round. That's fine. And you know what? I'm okay with getting the empowered dice. That's fine. Ooh, big points. Oh, huge! We got extra coins and a guaranteed kill. There we go. So we empowered him and then we killed him. That's fine. That's fine. Weakness rune or the shuffle rune? I might just take the health, actually. Much better shape now. Much better shape. Go with the Jester again. I think I'm kind of over the Jester, honestly. He was alright. If I take the Jester, it means no shop. I'd much rather a shop. That way. I mean, we wouldn't have a ton of money, but we have enough to make it worth our while. So he's attacking this round. That's fine. That'll be a guaranteed arcane die. Guaranteed lightning and the guaranteed fire. Yeah, the fire is really good. Oh, it did not hit the fire. Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna just hope that we'll bump a bunch of those. Oh, they didn't actually hit each other. Damn, I just hoped that the 3s would bounce. I was just hopeful that that would just kind of work out. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Still a pretty alright setup over there. It'll probably be an okay setup. Or if I go over here... Oh, except there's no 2 over there. That is tricky. In that case, I'll take this one. Can I make it? Yeah, not quite, not quite. What's up, Hive? Good to see Hive for playing Rune Dice. Really cool little roguelike. It's really good. I'm really liking it so far. Although I'm about to take potentially some gnarly damage when these guys get up to me. Our damage output isn't really able to stop these guys, unfortunately. Let's see. Trying to find other cool opportunities. Could probably nudge that 3 into that 3. Becomes a 4. That's just kind of it, though. I mean, it'd be good damage. Two turns before it refreshes again. I mean, that first one's out. I'm more concerned about the dudes behind. That is the greater concern. What I'd really like is for this one to continue going and hit that one behind it, but I'm not sure that's gonna... That's definitely not a guarantee. Not even close to a guarantee, I don't think. Oh, it got close. It got close. That was wishful thinking, but it was closer than I thought it was gonna be. It was not as unlikely as I thought. I want to get that 1 back there. Or the rune dice. You know, or the rune dice. The arcane die. The chances have never been better for it. So... I like do other stuff, but that's fine. Oh, it didn't even hit it! Oh, fucking hell, dude. I thought I was a genius. I thought I was so smart, man. I thought I was so smart. Doing some Warcraft 3. Very nice, man. Sorry about the no sleep part. That's the part that is not so fun. But I'm happy to hear about other things. Happy to hear about Warcraft going well and other fun things. Ooh, good. Good first round. That kills the first one for sure. Gives us a little bit of a reprieve. Yeah, this overall is pretty cool. It's a cool little game. It's a very cool little roguelike. Like, it's not a dice roller, it's a dice flicker kind of roguelike, like deck builder. It's like a deck builder, but you're flicking the dice instead of rolling them. And it's pretty neat, and you're trying to merge the dice into making cool little combos. Very cool little game, and I'm liking it a lot. It's very good. Guaranteed to hit that guy and juicing him up, which I'd like to avoid if at all possible. Nice, kind of pushed that one away. Except it pushed into a cluster of things I would kind of like to mess with. So we managed to avoid any one of these guys hitting us in melee damage. But I feel that is becoming an inevitability here. If I bump into these, that's just straight up raw damage. In fact, there's some good ones over there. Nice. Good damage. It might be enough to drop that guy, actually. I think you're right. I think you're right. We've been doing a lot of this kind of thing over time, so that does track. I'm glad we were able to drop that guy. This guy has been annoying this whole time, but now I can avoid his bullshit by not even engaging with that 2 over there. Ooh, that actually still almost came through. I was worried that it would. I was still gonna... I was worried it was... I was confident it wasn't gonna try to reach it, but it sounds like it almost started to do just that. I think now I'm gonna go for this one over here. Oh, and I ended up not needing it. I was gonna say I'm gonna accept hitting the enemy power die because we're gonna kill him anyway. Ended up not needing it. Got the heal. New fire die. I'll take it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Avoid the empowerment fell, I think. Like I said, I think I've got too much to lose here. Yeah, Warcraft is a good game. Getting into that real-time strategy mode, it's a good game. Yeah, I never did beat it. I beat the human campaign and the orc campaign but never did beat the Dark Elves campaign. Also never did buy the expansion. Never got the Frozen Throne. Just played the base game, but very good game. And I only ever played single player. Never fuck with multiplayer. And of course, if you ever do get into the multiplayer, of course, I'm sure you know there's like the modding scene for that game. That's of course where Dota got its start. Humble beginnings. Humble but impressive beginnings. Could probably get those two to pop off and maybe even hit that one behind it in a pretty guaranteed manner. I'm actually not as worried about starting that one off because he's got the other dudes in front of him anyway. But I am worried about empowering the mage as always. Those mages are very easy to accidentally juice up. Oh, not how I thought it would. Actually, that worked out well. That worked out pretty well. Oh, no, it's okay, Hive. Yeah, I was just saying how if you were to ever get into the modding scene for Warcraft 3, or Dota started as a mod for Warcraft 3. So yeah, if that was ever something you wanted to get into, like with the PvP scene, that is. I actually never did the online or the PvP mode for Warcraft 3. I ever just did the single player mode, and I like it. I like the single player mode, even though I never did beat it. Also, never got the Frozen Throne. I just played the base game, but I never picked up the expansion, unfortunately. So I missed out on getting like the full experience. Yeah, I beat the human campaign, the orc campaign, but I never beat the night elf campaign. Yes, there's lots I never did see. I go for that one over yonder. I could probably bump the 3 along the way. Not quite. That's a pretty good setup over there. There's a 3 there. I'm feeling somewhat confident in my abilities to do this. With the very... Oh, you know what? It actually worked out. It actually worked out well. That's very nice to see. It worked out extremely well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a game that has, I think, even still a pretty good PvP scene. I never got into the PvP, and I'm not really much of a competitive gamer myself, just in general. But yeah, it's a cool game. It's a cool game, and I always, it's one of those I would like to go back to at some point, if not just to finish the campaign and pick up the Frozen Throne and do it right, do it legit. Like over here, it'll create a 3 because it'll proc off that guy, but the 3 will not land anywhere over here that's interesting. So I think can I go off the wall? Oh no, I missed. Ow. I was hoping it was gonna hit the wall, and then it did not that. But now I can do this. Boink, boink, boink. Good setup with that 5 there. Is it enough to kill that guy? It should be. Yep, it is. Yeah. Got the refresh though. A lot of 1s in front, which is inherently not bad. It just kind of makes it hard to like do sick ass combos and shit. Would make those 2s pop off, but the 1 wouldn't really go anywhere else. I thought maybe it would go for that 3, but it just kind of stopped. That's okay. Unlucky rollings, unfortunately. Unlucky bounces, rather. Unlucky. Oh, I was hoping to get that rune the arcane dice right there. That might be a guaranteed kill though. Guaranteed kill. There we go. Put against the AI. Oh, I got you. I see what you mean. Yeah. Played back in the day. Some hippies in Missouri. I'm a hippie in Missouri. Oh, I'm not. What's that line from that one song by The Who? I'm an air-conditioned hippie. Yeah, I agree with hippie sentiments. But you know, I'm not like a real hippie. Never actually lived in a commune. I've never smoked weed. Like I'm not a very accomplished hippie, but I tend to align well with their belief system. And being a sucker for nature stuff. What can I get here? Lightning has a 35% chance to not reduce the damage when chaining. That's pretty good. It's that shattering one again, man. I think I'll definitely take this one. Enemies are placed in random order. That's actually kind of tempting. Healing dice is tempting because I've been been receiving a lot of damage. I might just take another one of these guys. A low power dice on our board, unfortunately. The one down. So we've had 0 upgrades for any opportunities for any upgrades, unfortunately. That could really be useful. We'll go for that one. Temptation to get the healing die. It's a temptation. I think I'll go and go for it. 'Cause I've been really struggling with our health stores. I still need one thing to get 3. It's like, can I just level that one up? Nah, I'd have to sell a 2 to be able to buy a 2. It would be nice. It would be nice to have, but there's really nothing I'm willing to part enough with to make it worth my while. I'd have to sell like both of these to get a 2, and I'm not sure it's worth it. That's fine. Still got some good stuff though. On to the boss battle. We're going in with a pretty not full health bar, which is concerning. What's this guy's deal? Summons a new enemy to join the battle and does move forward. Has a lot of health and of course cannot be controlled. Cannot be controlled, unfortunately. Just one dude. Still counts. Still counts. Got a cool little game idea. Yeah. Oh, you mean like the Warcraft 3 like modding editor? Yeah. Yeah. No, when I said the modding scene, I was more thinking just trying other people's mods. But yeah, if you wanted to make your own mod, that'd be sick as hell too. That'd be sick as hell. That'd be really cool. Yeah, just mess with it. Who knows, man? Because yeah, like, you know, that's the thing. If you like have an idea for a game or a thing you want to build, the idea of building into like an existing engine like Unity or Unreal, or even building into an existing game with some kind of built-in editor like Warcraft 3's editor, you know, that's I think a valid idea. But you know, when you go for something that has already a bunch of stuff built in, it means you're limited in the kinds of stuff you can implement. You know, you're limited on the tool set that you're given. But still, I mean, some people have done some pretty wild stuff within another game's editor, so, you know, that's a trade-off, I suppose. The Goblin King die. Oh, good, I want him to die. No. It means it strengthens the dudes, which I do not want. Don't want that. Enemies move up. The raptor dudes are not too scary, but that's scary. He himself does 4 damage. Yep. So I definitely don't want to hit any of these. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. The bad guys moving up is a concern, but not as great of a concern. Yeah, definitely want to avoid those. There's really no 1s over there. I think I'm okay with that. Kind of looking at like, we're just like kind of like bump things into each other. If I could bump that 3 into that 3, that'd be kind of nice. Or if I could, kind of looking at the opportunity, at the possibilities here. Nothing really jumps out as being like an obvious low-hanging fruit. Let's go for that then. Heal myself up a little bit. Apply some fire damage. They all move up and they make more dudes behind him specifically, which means he can, of course, he has the range damage, so kind of makes sense. This is a good potential damage dealer right here. Just go for that guy. Sure. Will that make it? Probably not, but now that's more of an opportunity for a combo here. Nice, good. If I could make another one of those happen, which is very possible, be pretty sweet. Ow. It is both good and bad that created another 1 there. Create that 1. Can it? Oh, actually, it would probably go for that 2, which is not inherently bad. Let's try it. Oh, it went over here. I was actually kind of hoping it was going to land around there so I could create a combo off that 5. Oh, huge. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. I didn't think it was going to happen that way, but I'm glad that it kind of ended up as it did. Big damage on the big man. And the board's going to refresh, and it's also going to re-roll everyone's positions. Look at that. We did half his health. Ouch. Very good. So he's gonna have a hard time getting to us. The downside is we have to fuck all the other dudes up beforehand. We've got our hands full. We got our hands full, and they're all range dudes. That's the thing. That's something I was not banking on. I was not banking them all being range guys. So they're not going to move up. They're just going to sit there and fire at us. So we have 0 defense options. So that is unfortunate. Let's see which that's powering that guy up. I'm not as worried about powering that guy up because he's going to die first. I'll go over there. Ooh, I say that, but actually, never mind, because that's where that combo ended. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna help actually. So now he's got the juice. But we can probably kill him before next round anyway. So I think we're still okay. Definitely don't want to do that with these things at all, basically. You know, I'm still not feeling great about this run, man. This is, I mean, we did great damage against him, but that was a huge damage turn. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that again anytime soon, especially with so much stuff we have to kill before we can even, like, be in his vicinity. I think that'd be enough to knock that 2 away. It definitely wouldn't allow the... It would most likely not allow the 1 to get hit. I think that'd probably hit the 1. Got him. Good. Decent damage, so that's gonna kill that guy for sure. Yeah, the dice and the physics, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's more of a Dwarf Fortress Case of Cud kind of game. That sounds awesome, though. I like everything you just said. Love that kind of shit. That sounds great. Did I ever finish up Directive? Yeah, 6090. Yeah, what was it, 2080? I never did finish it. I want to go back for that one. I want to go back and finish it, because that game was... I was really impressed by what I saw. Very, very good video game. That game rocks. And it also makes me want to play other supermassive games. I think games like Until Dawn, some of the other ones. Especially like the other ones that you know, some of the folks have said are generally better. Me power die. Yeah, I'd rather not fuck with that, but I might not have an a chance. I mean, they're cool combos here. I'll take my day. Oh, no. Actually, that's okay. That's okay. It worked out. It worked out well. It kind of bounced together. Is it gonna be enough to kill him? Not quite, but he and the other guy, actually all 4 of them attack this round. Gonna hurt. We'll be able to most likely kill the first one, most likely. And probably hit that 1, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna hit that 2, unfortunately. My best bet might be trying to set that combo off. The problem is that 3 right there is going to empower them a bunch. It's the only 3 in this entire little vicinity here. So if I launch that one, what's likely to happen is that this 2 is going to hit one of these 2s, and then it's going to have to bounce into one of those 3. And basically that 3 only. There's 3s up here, obviously, so I guess what I could do... I launched that one up. Kind of like on that side. It could maybe hit that 4. And we risk empowering the baddies, though. I could try to bank this shot off that 1. Let's do that. I got something I did not want to get, but we at least killed something. So I guess I'm willing to work with that. Yeah, we empowered them up pretty big. But I'm going to kill 2 of them. Because the fire damage is going to kill the other one. Yeah, there we go. So it still hurts. But I think I'm willing to... I think killing 2 in exchange for that, I think was an exchange I was willing to do. A trade I was willing to make. Get the lightning. It's actually potentially quite good. If I could get that 4... Oh, wow. That could be really good. Same kind of problem. There's really no 3s in the area. That's too far away from the 2s. Yeah. Oh, it came up just short. If we could have hit that 4, we would have hit that 5 guaranteed and might have even be able to hit the big 6 back there. So still good damage. Now, this is a situation where I actually would rather not shuffle their locations, because I'd rather not have to kill this guy to be able to get to this guy. I just want to damage his ass and just kill his ass. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other supermassive games. Yeah, Until Dawn, The Quarry, Man of Medan. There's like a whole bunch that they've made, and yeah, no, I'm really impressed. Really cool game. Really cool developer even. And that's the thing too. I'd seen the games, like I'd watched other people stream them, but I never played them myself. So it's my first time getting to play one myself. Like you watch somebody stream them, you see the choices they make. It's still cool. It's like an interactive movie almost in some ways. But yeah, playing it yourself and you feel the choices, it's really compelling. I love it. I love that shit. Super excited to check out more. Want to hit that 1? I think we can do it. Or maybe I play it safe and go over here. I'm a little bit concerned. Actually, there's nothing to be concerned about. Never mind. It's fine. Because we got that 3. That's pretty good. Will it kill? Probably not. It does kill. There we go. Nice. Good damage. Good fire damage. Really good fire damage. He moves up. Now, I'm continuing to take hits. We just have to kill him. And the nice thing, too, is that this is the end of the run. Whether or not we win against this boss, this will... the run is ending here. If it ends in defeat or victory, there's nothing. If we beat this guy, it's not like there's another act after this. So if we win, or if we lose, this is as far as we go. But if we win, we don't have to worry about a second act after this. I get that 1 back there. Oh, probably. Actually, it could go for either of these, but then it hits that 4 ultimately. Whereas if I go for this one, it's no guarantee. Probably hit that 2. They'll probably hit this 3, or maybe that 3. Pretty far away. I think I'll take my chances. Nice. I think that's the dub. I think we got it. Oh, and the fire damage. Yeah, we had it either way. The fire damage guaranteed the kill. Oh! But we have to kill his minions too. Okay, I thought we just had to kill the boss. Gotta kill the minions too. That's fine. That's fine. Still, even still, now this is a much simpler combat situation. So yeah, I think we got the dub. He's got a lot of stacks on fire on him. We got it, man. We got it. A roguelike. Oh, that'd be cool, Hive. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty sick like setup. Good theme. A new class unlocked. Also unlocked a new trinket or a new relic. Restores 1 HP every time a class. Oh, a die specific to your class activates. Number of turns. Oh, that's kind of nice. That could be good or bad. Mage class levels up. Good. Yeah, the mage class is tough. I feel like I was up against the wall so many times during that run, and that was just in like regular mode. Right here, if I show that real quick, I was just in regular mode with the nearby forest, not even in hard mode. If I had to guess, the other areas probably up the difficulty quite a bit. I had to guess. Of course, it's obviously new stuff and presumably a different map. There's still one boss we've yet to see, by the way. One boss we've yet to see, some kind of thorny boy maybe. And you have to beat all 3 before the next areas open up. It's pretty cool. This game rocks, man. I'm really impressed. Really cool little game. And man, just a string of just bangers of roguelikes. I know I play a lot of roguelikes on this channel, and you would think by watching this channel, wow, every roguelike is good. Like, holy crap, every roguelike is good. And I mean, the reality is I try to be choosy. I try to be choosy about what games do I feature on my stream, what games for which I request review keys. Obviously we're not going to get every game we request review key wise, but I try to be mindful of what's something I think I would enjoy, what's something that I think would align well with the stuff I typically stream here on my channel. I try to be mindful of that, and I try to be picky about what games I want to feature. If I just accept any old game that comes my way to feature on the channel, because that inevitably happens as a streamer. You stream, if you've been around as a streamer for a while, you'll inevitably get people emailing you saying, hey man, do you want to check out my game? Here's a free key, or here's a demo, that kind of thing. You know, if I just did any of that kind of thing, and this is not to like shit on smaller developers or anything, but just the reality is that some games I won't like, and some games I don't think will be like. Well, I think the kind of community we have here won't respond as much or as well to certain games. So I try to be mindful of that. I try to like be choosy about, yeah, what do I think potentially looks good? What do I think I will like? I mean, what is good is subjective, just as subjective as what will I like. But yeah, I mean, I think it's the streams are probably more entertaining when I'm having a good time. And I've had a number of friends say, Alex, I use your stream as a way to find or hear about indie games. I would have had no other idea of their existence otherwise. So, you know, knowing that, I try to lean into that, try to say, like, what are interesting indie games that might fly into other people's radar otherwise. So, you know, on the one hand, I mean, yes, it's true. We've had like just a string of bangers. You know, I really enjoyed Luna Abyss, really enjoyed Cinderia. We played like a bunch of cool games last week for that matter. What else did I play last week? Into the Chronosphere, incredible roguelike. That free-for-all game, we actually never got a chance to try out its roguelike mode, but that was fantastic. Ariana and the Elder Codex, now granted that's not a roguelike, but that's more of a Metroidvania. Like, yeah, Dying in the Dungeon was incredible. So we just had this string of just banger after banger. And I mean, I like to think it's because I have such great taste in games, but really it's because there's a lot of great developers making great stuff out there. And if you know where to look on Steam and you know what kind of publishers and developers to watch out for, you can start to see a pattern of, yeah, these kinds of games compared to these over here might be more likely to be up my alley. So yeah, this was fantastic. This was fantastic. And I'm grateful to Daredrop for allowing us to get a review key for this game, even though I cannot guarantee any like giveaway keys that are relating to this game. That's the whole reason I tend to do Daredrop flavored like review keys, is because usually there's opportunities to at least request review or giveaway keys for games. But I did see that they were sold out of giveaway keys for this game on their website. There were no opportunities to request any. So I would say the chances are good we will not have any giveaway keys for this game. But I'm still glad I was able to stream it. And even if I'm not coming away with anything to share with you, the audience, this game was still very nice. The nice news is that there's another Daredrop campaign game that will be starting most likely later this week. In fact, I can show you on my schedule. Let me check this out. So here it is, the schedule that I posted today. Actually, I posted like right after I went live. It's called Scale the Depths. Scale the Depths is another Steam game that has a Daredrop campaign. So there's opportunities there, perhaps, to get some extra giveaway keys we can then dispense to the homies. Actually, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at the Daredrop page. There we go. Some of the Daredrop page, man. That's what I really want to see. I mean, the game is cool. The game looks great, but no, I want to see what is likely, at least. So no more keys for streamers. What about keys as viewer giveaways? There's a whole bunch. Well, some of them are not for this game. Some of those by other games by the same publisher. So some of them are starting to go away. Some of them are starting to disappear a little bit, getting claimed and such. But yeah, there's still some opportunities. So we could potentially get some opportunities for giveaway keys for this game, or at least, like I said, games by the same publisher, because that's how that goes too. Blossom, the Seed of Life, that's by the same publisher. Seeds of Calamity, Small Spaces, yeah. So some of the lesser known or older games by the same publisher can also be rewards for some of these. So yes, there'll be more opportunities for giveaways in the future. More opportunities in the future. But until then, friends, we're going to be wrapping it up for the night. This game was great, though. I'm really impressed. Very, very quality video game. Rune Dice gets an easy recommendation from me. If you like deck builders, if you like roguelikes, no question. It's an easy recommendation. I mean, if you're not into roguelikes, it's probably not going to sell you. I have a couple friends that say they tend to avoid roguelikes because that's just not their bag, and that's fine. I don't think this would convert you. But if you're an enjoyer of roguelikes and or deck builders and or just dice-based weirdness, yeah, this one's great. Especially if you want something that's a little bit outside the norm, outside the usual. This was very good. Very good time. Thank you again we had a bunch of raids tonight. We had, what was it? It was Dudson and Gamertech, and I think there was a third person. Oh, Kara. That's right. Kara raided us. So yeah, 3 raids in one evening. That's a darn good evening as far as I'm concerned. A darn good evening indeed. Yeah, as far as raid targets go, what are we looking at right now? What are we looking at? Because we are indeed, we are live right now, but we're wrapping up the stream. We got to find a raid target so we can keep this juice going, keep the juice flowing, keep the positivity flowing, because we had so many raids tonight myself. fact, I'm going to see if there's anybody else streaming on this same category. It'll be kind of neat. Kind of neato. Yeah, usually not a lot of variety lately. Because of Warcraft 3, or maybe Warcraft 3 is involved or invited more variety. There's my ever evolving issue is that there's so many cool games to play. There's so many cool games to play, and so many cool games I want to go back and play more of. Like, it's hard to cover all the bases. It's just hard to cover all the bases. It's hard to play all the games I want to. It's hard to find the time for all of it. So it's a good problem to have. But yeah, no, this was fun. This was a really fun time. Lacking the passion. Yeah, that's fair too. I know of people that have like that choice paralysis where it's like there's games to play, but just nothing jumps out at you, or just nothing really feels nothing is like grabbing you necessarily. I tend to have the opposite problem. I have the opposite problem where there's too much shit I want to play, and like I have a hard time like finding the time to dedicate to these things. That's the challenge. Yeah, Dead Rising and that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'll watch, like, that's the thing too. When I watch people on stream, when I watch my friends stream, that helps get me inspired too, for sure. It's part of why I like whenever people raid me. That's part of why I like asking for clips to share, because watching like their hype moments gets me inspired. Like, it makes me want to be a better streamer. It makes me want to try different games. So, there's many benefits to requesting when someone raids. Like, hey, show me a fun moment from your stream. And one of them is just pure selfishness. Just because I enjoy that kind of shit. Anyway, friends, that Linktree page, I posted in the chat there. That is all of my links. It's got my social media links. So things like Twitter and Instagram and Blue Sky and all that shit. Facebook, you fucking name it, man. By the way, I'm also live in a lot of places. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook, but I'm also live on Twitch. Twitch is my main platform. It's generally where I recommend people watch. In fact, it's where most of our viewers and chatters are. There are some games we play that specifically have Twitch integration, which is great. And also we have channel point redemptions that are specific to the Twitch channel that have like fun ways to interact with the channel in what I like to think are unique ways. So yeah, that's all there in the Linktree page. Also, we have the Discord server. If you would like to if you'd like to join in the Discord server, a link to it is in that Linktree page. We do giveaways every so often. I post my schedule there every week in case you're curious to see what I'm playing. Or what I'm streaming even. We also have like, the usual. That's kind of like the hub area to converse with the homies and myself outside of streams. So it's a good kind of way to keep up with our general goings on. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. Otherwise, though, that's going to do it for the night. We're going to raid into a gentleman I've never watched before, but he's playing this cool game. His name is Going Totally Ham. Seems like a pretty chill lad. He's playing Rune Dice, the same game I'm playing. It's not very often I get to raid somebody playing the same category, because I tend to play a bunch of weird shit. So it's nice. It's nice to pop into a game's category and say, you know what? I'm not the only one. I'm not alone in the universe. There's more out there like me. So we're going to raid Going Totally Ham, and I'll see you guys around. I should be back tomorrow. I've been, of course, talking about I've been having some computer issues, so in the odd chance that I encounter some kind of problem tomorrow, then we'll see. But the plan is to stream tomorrow. The plan is to check out Voidling Bound. Voidling Bound drops tomorrow. I got a review key to check that one out, and I'm super excited. There's been a lot of hype with this game, so I'm very curious to see what it's all about. I actually never got a chance to play the demo beforehand, so we're going to be diving into the full game. Exciting stuff, man. Oh, thank you for popping in, Jorf. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Nice to see you, dude. Fellow variety streamer right there. Fellow variety man. Anyway, y'all take care. I'll see you over in Going Totally Ham as he plays this cool game. And you guys take care. Thank you again to GamerTech for the tech suggestions, by the way. He's a gamer who knows his technology. That's right. Y'all take care. Good night, friends.